Hello. Broadcasting live from beautiful Midtown Manhattan. We're on a clear night you can almost see America commemorating the 60th anniversary of Pearl Harbor. Festivities include parades, TV specials, and digging up Roosevelt's corpse and letting him run the country. It's the Ron and Fez Show, and I'm your announcer, Joe Pooh. And now let's introduce your hosts. The two guys bringing tourism back to New York by putting a mouse in charge and renaming it Disney World. Here they are, Ron Bennington, Fez Whatley. Radio's cryogenically unfrozen shock jocks.
It is the Ron and Fez Show.
Got in there, butthead.
I'm a little creeped out being in this studio.
Here in the exam room?
Yeah, here in the match unit that O&A set up.
Triage.
I just feel like there's cancer cells all over the place. I'm just
really
totally freaked out.
The cancer cells in the air are making me itch. And where did that guy's nipples squirt at?
Oh, don't even bring that up, please, okay? Oh. You know, O&A, the big stars, they deserve a separate studio. Somewhere.
That would be nice for them.
Where they can do the medical work that they need to do.
With a nice airlock door.
Because right now, I feel freaked. All right, it is the Ron and Fez Show, 877-692-1027. Big mystery guest tonight, Fezzie.
I can't wait.
What was the game show where you were blindfolded and then you got a chance to ask questions?
I think that was What's My Line, where they had mystery guests sign in, please.
Yeah.
And everyone put on their blindfolds.
Yeah.
And Arlene Francis had that nice one that was on like an opera glasses stick that she just stuck up to her face.
Because she was...
she wouldn't have messed up her hair.
She was so classy. We'll be playing that tonight with Fez. Now, if you've been a listener of this program over any amount of time, you will want to hear this show tonight. Matter of fact, let's say this. Put tape in.
Really?
Put tape in.
Wow.
Start rolling tape.
And you said due to my lack of deductive abilities, I will get clues?
Yeah, you'll get some clues because you're kind of stupid when it comes to guessing stuff.
Good guesser.
All right, also, the Rolling Stone, someone brought us in this Rolling Stone. I don't know if other shows have talked about it, but this picture of Britney is unbelievable.
Britney Spears on the cover of Rolling Stone. Now, this is the picture inside with the article, right?
Yeah. I think the name of the article is Shave Split Beef, but I'm not sure. I'll have to go over it. But we'll also talk about that. But as normal with this show, Fezzie, it is a problem. It starts with a problem. Right off the bat, here is an email. I don't know if you're familiar with these, Fez, but now here in the year 2001, almost 2002, I get all my mail electronically.
How does the mailman give it to you electronically? That's what I don't get.
There is no mailman. It comes right from my computer.
Your computer can give you mail?
Yes.
Jinkies.
Over something called the Internet or World Wide Web.
Oh, this is too much for me.
And now, Ron and Fez, the show of the future, brings you...
Electronic mail. Mail sent electronically.
What is this electronic mail? If it even exists.
Oh, it exists. All right, Fezzie. You remember our good friends, the Gumbo Crew, who came into New York City from Nolans, bringing gumbo and good cheer to everybody downtown.
Right. They came in to feed, what was it, tens of thousands of dinners.
Yeah.
And all kinds of jambalaya. Of course, the gumbo they brought in, desserts. Went way out of their way to help out after the disasters.
All right. Now, according to our good friends at the The Gumbo Crew. Last night they arrived here about 6:45. Rachel told them that the O&A show was over, but they said, no, we have stuff for the Ron and Fez show, so they were left to wait. Fezzie? About an hour.
An hour?
About an hour downstairs.
Why would anyone with food have to wait an hour?
Now, this is not only people with food, phenomenal food, who had fed us before, done the show before, and we all had a wonderful time.
It was delicious.
Yeah. So after an hour, Rudy came downstairs to get the food. I explained to Rudy that I wanted to make sure that you knew it was from the crew, and there was a development that they thought we'd find interesting. He was nice enough to let me come upstairs with him so I could show him what was in the box and everything. Upon entering the place, I was introduced to Al and was keenly aware that he wasn't happy about me being there. I explained that Well Hung had been in touch with Ron to let him know I was coming up. I left everything there. And after they even left, now remember, we came out last night and we see Jambalaya.
Right, yeah, it was the containers were all over the green room there, all laid out.
And some kind of a bread pudding. And, you know, you and I start to dive into it. And we said, did they want to come in? And you said to us, no.
No. Because that was what I had set up with them. I told them, you know, they had called, they were just in a couple weeks back. And then when they called this time, I said, probably not going to do it again since we just did it. And they brought it by anyway.
Which we love. What more do we want on the air than jambalaya?
Why can't we say hello when someone's bringing up jambalaya?
And when we did this whole New York Forever thing, we were telling people, come into New York, and here's the way we treat them when they get here.
The open door policy has become the slam door in your face policy.
It really has.
Ow, that's just rude, man.
You
They're our Bayou buddies.
You sounded a little bit anonymous when you said that. Man, you sounded like you were down in the Delta.
That's a Bayou buddy.
All right, here's Joyce. Joyce is part of it. Hey, Joyce, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Joyce.
Evening, gentlemen. How are you?
First of all, I want to apologize for anything that happened last night.
Me too. I am so sorry, Joyce.
Well, you know, this comes on the heels of the city shutting down the Gumbo Crew.
What happened there?
Apparently last night they were told that they had to move their operations from a pretty good location where they were able to serve over 4,000 people to the Salvation Army tent, where the Salvation Army proceeded to tell them that they couldn't use their bowls, they couldn't use their trays, they had to serve the gumbo themselves, shutting out the Louisiana troop, and basically it came down to politics. They get $4 for everybody who gets into their tent, and basically they took the Louisiana food and served it. And
always the Salvation Army, you notice that?
Salvation Army. Apparently they got the order.
Who's going to march against this army?
Well, I don't know. I'm leaving that to the Ron and Fez Army because I hear they're pretty powerful anyway. So
no, not really.
I questioned them about what was going on. I got there, and I immediately told them that Ron and Fez would love to have food, love to have them probably stop by and say hello.
Obviously,
they were just disheartened at what was going on. And so I took the food up, and they sent you ornaments handmade from the kids in Louisiana.
We got all that. That's very
each school in Louisiana sent 55 ornaments. One little girl in particular made 250 on her own.
Wow. Right, so they should get
She's 8 years old, and she made crystal ornaments for the trees that they set up, and each volunteer and service worker, after they finished eating, were invited to take ornaments for their own trees from the kids of Louisiana. And I brought those up for you to see, but something happened when I dropped the box off yesterday.
Yeah.
And that was a little, well, Ron, you pretty much summed it up.
You got your feelings hurt. Yeah, you got your feelings hurt.
Well, nobody came over to see what was in the box. No one asked me what it was. I told Rudy what it was, and then when he came down in the lobby, Rudy said, I have to take the food only. You have to stay down here.
Oh,
wait a minute, but they're not going to know that, something's brewing with the Gumbo Crew, that they've been displaced, that, New York is really treating these people badly. And I think Ron and Fez should know about it. And Rudy said, well, someone told me that I'm to take the box only and not have anybody come up. So
do I have to check? Now, is that you, Al?
Yes, it was me. I instructed Rudy. on what to do when he got
Why
downstairs.
do you act like that?
Poor Rudy, the only one who listens to you.
Rudy is dead to me from this point on.
Hear that? Great. Now Rudy's dead.
No, Rudy can't be dead.
He's dead to me.
He can't be.
There's no Rudy.
Well, he was following orders. I understand that, but he did have a soft spot when he saw my face just crestfallen and said, "Oh my God! Well, come up for a second. Tell me what's in the box so I don't mess this up." And
Al, what is wrong
maybe
with
there
you?
might be a chance.
You can't be nice to these people.
I know. Why can't you get along with people, other humans?
So now you guys aren't even giving out the gumbo and jambalaya downtown anymore?
Yeah, well, I was their only New York volunteer because I wanted to show them that, New York really loves these people, and I felt it was a good thing to do. And I get there today to bring you some more gumbo and jambalaya and bread pudding, and they completely shut them down this time. Now they told them the truck has to be off city property by 10 p.m. tonight. And now they're displaced. They don't want to go back to Louisiana without giving out all the food. They fed 67,000 people the first 2 times they were here. And we're on the way to that, and they were stopped.
Yeah.
And there was a police commissioner or a police chief who obviously, I don't know, maybe he just likes hamburgers and not gumbo, but he shut them down for no apparent reason, telling them that the truck was blocking the street. I found that kind of hard to believe since the street was closed, and no one could get down there anyway. So it just wasn't right the way New York brass treated them, and I felt terrible. And I was embarrassed.
You already felt bad enough for the way the Gumbo Crew got treated by the city of New York, and they just came here to help. And then you get the door slammed in your face here where you thought you had friends.
Right.
That's right. I mean, what's the girl to do? I mean, I don't know.
This is pathetic. I'm at a loss.
I'm at a loss too, Al.
Well, the thing is, they had called earlier, and like I said, I thought we had just done it, so I figured we'd pass this time.
Oh, you know what? We had just had Hard Rock Johnny in with burgers.
Right.
Where he's our friend. When he stops by with food, we invite him in. We say, hey.
It's just saying hello.
Sure you had enough food.
It's not, the Gumbo Crew wasn't going to come on and do 2 hours.
Right. They just come in, they drop off their stuff. It's very nice. Well, Joyce, we really apologize, and thank you for that last night. We appreciate it.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It was really good.
I wanted you to see what the kids made.
Yeah.
I mean, just the effort of people who...
Those ornaments were adorable.
We're strangers to them, and they just couldn't do enough for us. And that was what motivated me to get involved with them.
Well, I thought it was terrific.
Show them New York cares. And then this happens, and then Al Dukes disses me.
Right.
I mean, come on.
It's not right.
I was, like you said, I was going to sit there for 2 hours. I just wanted to show you the nice ornaments, because I had one for each one of you.
Oh, yeah.
And stuffed bears made from their old pajamas the kids had.
Well, you'll have to stop in some other time, okay, Joyce? Because, the door is always open for you guys here.
Thanks a lot, Ron.
I feel like, I know you feel bad. I'm very, very sorry about it. But, anytime you want to come by, just let us know, okay?
Great.
All right?
Thanks, Joyce.
Alrighty. Take care, guys.
Bye, sweetheart.
Okay.
Bye.
So,
Al, who gives you the permission to make these decisions?
I know.
Where do you get that authority?
Well,
You're embarrassing.
I did not expect them. So
Who could be nicer than Joyce?
No, she was very nice, but I didn't have it planned as part of the show. So
It's not part of the show.
All right, what did you have planned as part of the show? That's what I'd love to know.
Here, I got the list right here.
Oh, thanks, Joe Poo.
Hold on. Be a big fag. Be a big fag. Be a big fag. That's all.
That's no kind of show prep.
Well, he covered all of that.
All right, here's our buddy Wellhung who set this up. Hey, Wellhung.
Hey, Wellhung.
Ron Fez, I miss you guys.
Yeah, are you down in New Orleans now?
I'm down in New Orleans. I just put in a big plug for you guys down there with the local radio station to get you syndicated down here.
No, please. That's the last place we want to be.
Just know
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Listen, I got good news about the Gumbo Crew.
What's
I've been
that?
on the phone all day, including a phone call to the President of the United States. Thank you.
Jeez.
But it looks like Tribeca Auto Repair, a private organization, private business, might let us set up and start cooking and serving gumbo again.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, they
plug
just
out there for Tribeca Auto Repair.
And they just give it out to anybody on the street, right? They don't charge?
They're giving it out, well, it'll be open to anybody on the street since they're going to be up at Tribeca Auto Repair, but the intention was for the workers down at Ground Zero, cops, firefighters, Port Authority, Coast Guard, anybody.
And it's all free, right?
It's all free. It's all been donated by the people of Louisiana, Actually, that bread pudding you guys enjoyed last night?
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
That's from the supermarket that's right around the corner from me. I called over there and said, I'm with the Gumbo Crew. They said, what do you want? And I said, your bread pudding. It's fantastic.
All right.
They gave us 15 trays of it.
All right, we appreciate it, Hung. We're sorry about this thing. I want you to feel free to call Al Dukes anytime.
Day or night.
Day or night.
Yeah.
He'll always be available for you.
If you want to hold, we'll get you his home number.
Just let me have it on air right now.
All right, it's...
He has it, actually.
His home number? Your home number?
Yeah, he does.
All right, Hung. Thanks, buddy.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, say it. Here's Chris. Chris, you're on Run a Fez.
Hi, Chris.
Chris,
go ahead.
Yo, am I still with you guys?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Hey, kudos to the gumbo guy. I've had the gumbo. It's good.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Hey, listen, I'm commenting with your closed door policy or slamming the door in people's face policy of New York.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I've been down at Ground Zero since day 2, and just lately, I'm just calling to say, NYPD, you got to lighten up on the guys, man. They're giving out parking tickets to the workers that are trying to park around Ground Zero. So my comment is, hey, guys, lighten up. We're all in this together,
maybe it's because we're almost at the 3-month mark, but it seems like we're going back to the way we used to be, Fez.
Oh, without a doubt. That's exactly what it is. It's just like, as everyone's saying, just keep getting on with your lives,
Right.
So,
well, we've done pretty good at that.
Yeah, I think that's where the president made a mistake. Go back to being normal. He should have said, I'll tell you what, try to be a little better than you were before.
Yeah,
not your normal, not your average.
No, I don't want your normal. Your normal stinks. I want you to take it up a notch. And I mean you, Al Dukes. This is your new thing for 2002. You're going to become a human being. A human being in 2000.
That treats people nicely and you don't abuse your authority.
It always ends up wrong, but I go in with good intentions.
How is chucking someone into the street good intentions?
We're making them stand down there for an hour holding gumbo. Then you go down and give the food to us, and I go, doesn't the Gumbo Crew want to stop in? No, they couldn't.
How about we start this way? On our road to humanhood, you stop the line. So maybe the lies stop. At some point.
I remember we did all those shows after the tragedy, and everybody called and said, everything, our lives will be different, things are always going to change, and now it's like we finally, we're getting back into it,
Right. Starting to walk every day like some things didn't happen.
Right. Hey, Eddie. Eddie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Eddie.
How you doing?
Yeah, buddy.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, pal. Go ahead, Eddie.
Hello?
Eddie, can you hear us?
Eddie?
Check that phone line. Al, these phones suck.
Like you.
All right, please. It's not a chance for you to come leaping on his back, Joe.
Because somebody tries to do something nice and he makes number 1 in the face.
It's better than number 2.
What's wrong with number 2?
He's on his way. If he's only whizzing at people, then yes, he's making progress. 877-692-1027.
All right, here's, make sure this Eddie line is fixed, okay? Hey, Eddie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron and Fez, how you doing?
Good, Eddie, go ahead, pal.
Okay, I just want to comment on those people from Louisiana. When they were up here the last time, they treated us like gold while we were here. I'm one of the rescuers at the Trade Center.
Yeah.
They entertained us with guitar playing. They fed us. They were really quite pleasant to be with. And I just want to say, if they got treated like that, it's pretty a shame.
Especially when the mayor is doing all this come in, because not only are they bringing food here, but they're coming in from Louisiana. They got to stay somewhere.
Right.
They're spending money. I thought this was the whole point.
They're doing their part to do their tourism.
Actually, the sheriff came up with them and everything. It was really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, they're nice people.
I just wanted to comment on that. Thanks.
All right, thanks a lot.
I don't know. People used to say never forget. And now it seems like, forget some things. You're starting to forget.
They're forgetting. People are forgetting. Hey, Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Yeah.
I just wanted to agree with what you said, Ron. The president should absolutely have said, we need to do a little bit more. You're normal. Don't go back to life as normal, because it's not normal. You pinned the whole thing right there. I just wanted to let you know that.
I honestly thought we were going to come out of this whole thing being up a little step up before we are. You know, Fez?
Bad habits, Ronnie. Everyone wants to fall right back into them.
All right,
One thing that I tried to do is be a little bit nicer to people on the street.
You see that? You see that, Al?
Al chucks him into the street.
Even a scumbag like you, Al, should treat everybody with respect.
I
All
tried.
right, you filthy bastard?
No, I always try
Everybody
to.
should get your respect.
Not only faggots from Woodbridge.
All right, see, when you say that...
Then it sounds really bad.
And it's attacking a whole group of people who we like to listen to our show.
Who may not be gay.
Yeah.
No, there's
well,
some
even the ones that are. That's fine. Being gay's fine, Fez. I have a really good friend who's gay. He doesn't
Who's that?
I don't want to talk about it because he doesn't want anybody to know.
Who is it?
It's just someone I'm very close to.
Is it Rory? It's Rory, isn't it? No. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. But anyway, he doesn't want anybody to know. And maybe it's because of that kind of language that you use. He doesn't think it'll be accepted.
Yeah.
Who? Well, if we're talking about Al, no, he's not accepted.
No, we're not talking about Al.
We're talking about Rory.
Did you hear?
Hey, Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie, Fezzie, what's up, guys?
What do you say, buddy?
Hi, Chris.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, explain to me. I listen on and off because of my hours on work.
Right.
But who's Al Dukes? What's he got to do with the show? How does he tell you
Al
who you're going to
Dukes
talk to?
is Jeremy Coleman's right-hand man.
And Chris, this all happened behind our back. We didn't even know it was happening.
So he actually works for the company more than he works for the show.
That's for sure. He must.
So he's one of those company men
Yes.
who thinks he's somewhere in a position to make a decision what's right for you guys to do.
Right. And
you nailed it, Chris.
I think there's a change brewing here, guys.
Yeah, change has got to come. A change has got to come.
And I think he's a mind reader, too, because he can look at somebody's eyes and think, these people are crazy. I can't let them up to see Ron and Fez.
All right, thanks a lot. Yeah,
Thanks,
I know.
thanks,
He thinks
guys.
he can look at people and say that they're crazy. Well, we got a mystery guest tonight, Fezzie.
All right, this I'm excited about, unless Al has shown the mystery guest to the door already.
Wouldn't doubt it.
He tried, actually, to bump the mystery guest back later into the show.
Really? I want to see the mystery guest.
Well, you're gonna have a blindfold on.
Yeah.
And you're gonna try to guess.
Okay.
And I'll say this, and a lot of people have tried to ask me today, who's the mystery guest? What's happening with the mystery guest?
Right.
I think it'll be exciting for everybody.
I'm excited.
I recommend that, if you even like this show slightly, tonight's the night to listen.
All right. I am listening tonight.
You're on the show. You're the co-host.
Oh, yeah.
And also the gay guy I was talking about earlier.
What? I can hear you.
Oh, I was talking about Rory.
Oh, I heard about that.
All right, so when we come back, and you know what? After I blindfold Fezzie, I'm going to blindfold you out and then start punching you in the ribs.
Nice. Blindfold his ribs.
877-692-1027. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron and Fez.
You're scaring me. Stop it.
102.7 WNEW.
2001. What a year for Fezitorial. Well. The year 2001 is almost over, and it's been a year filled with complete insanity. In fact, I haven't seen this many nuts in a year since '83, when I worked in a Key West swimwear shop, helping guys try on Speedos. I'll never forget that summer, working in a store called Bulges. But what really diapers my baby New Year is the fact that 2001 has been such a year of unimaginable tragedy. So instead, let's take a moment to look at some of the other events of the past 365 days. 2001. After a hard election, the nation finally swears in George W. Bush. Oddly enough, in the same year, after missing a hard word that rhymes with election, Anne Heche finally swears off Bush. 2001. Sadly, we see Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman break up. Same year, happily, we see Eminem and Elton John get together. 2001. Danny Almonte gets caught being too old. Same year, the Bush twins get caught being too young. 2001. People being attacked left and right by hammerhead sharks. Same year, 16 people attacked by Lizzie Grubman, a hammerhead who doesn't know how to turn left and right. 2001. Al Sharpton goes to jail, refuses to eat, making his large booty go away. Same year, P. Diddy avoids jail, and his large booty, J-Lo, goes away. also for the same reason, refusing to eat. 2001, Giants come up short in the Super Bowl. Same year, Yanks come up short in the World Series. And same year, votes come up short for Mark Green, and we elect a really short mayor, Mike Bloomberg. 2001, quite a year. From Mad Cow and Planet of the Apes coming back to Liz Taylor and the Jacksons coming back. Well, now that's just weird. But you know, this whole thing reminds me of growing up in Pinellas Park, Florida, where we used to do the Steer in Review, a look back at our favorite cows. But it was there that I learned how some people feel about reminiscing. I remember Mother discussing this one New Year's out in the barn with our handyman named Bobo. He told Mother the best thing to do was to put things behind her. Actually, from what I could tell that night, the guys Bobo invited over put a lot of things behind her. But his advice was always, don't look back. One time she did, and then a donkey punch was involved, whatever that is, and... Wait a minute. Not Mama's back door. Anywho, 2001. What a year. Robert Blake loses a wife. Gary Condit loses an intern. Mariah Carey loses her mind. And we all felt the horrible losses of September 11th. So here's to a much better New Year. We've earned it and deserve it. So God bless and let the year 2002 know that we're on our way and that we're here, we're queer, we will not disappear. This has been my Fezitorial. Thank you.
The Fezitorial, folks. The Fezitorial.
Thank you.
That was good, Fezzie.
You heard it, huh?
Not all of it.
No. I see you just walked in as I'm wrapping up. You didn't hear it, did you?
It seemed like it was an important one.
It was the year in review, Ronnie.
Right.
I covered an entire year in that one, and you missed it.
Well, I'll catch one next year.
Next year?
877-692-1027. Fez, we are waiting for the mystery guest, the guest that you're going to have to guess who it is.
I am so excited. I'm going to be blindfolded in the studio.
Yeah.
I have no idea who it is. I'm going to try and figure it out.
I think right now he's putting those 13 championship belts down. Hey, Jennifer, you're on
championship belts.
You're on Ron and Fez.
Hello?
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
Yeah.
What can we do for you?
Hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I love you guys, and I hope you don't get mad at me for saying this, but you guys are sitting there talking about change and, loving and being understanding, and you guys are sitting there bashing Al Dukes. I mean,
because
he's a good
that
guy.
scumbag will not be understanding and loving. And if we got to beat it into him, we will.
But he's a good guy.
If we have to yank off each one...
He didn't have, evil intentions.
If we yank off each one of his fingernails, Fezzie, maybe then he'll learn to respect other people.
Right. We yank off a nail till he learns to love.
Right.
You guys are mean.
Is this Trish? His friend.
Okay, because of her, I feel like we should be really mean to Al tonight.
I know. All right, she'll get her wish. We will kill Al with kindness. Just kill him with it.
All right, we are about to bring in that mystery guest now. Who has the blindfold for Fezzie?
You got it, Rory?
All right.
Give it to me. You don't have to put it on me. I'm not going to be handcuffed as well.
He wants to be closer. No, put it on him. I give him the cigarette. No. I don't want him to die without having a nice smoke.
All right. Is it on? Did I put it on right? Okay.
Wait until the war is over.
Stop it. You're scaring me.
Can you see through that at all, Fez?
No, I can't see at all. Ow!
Well, you definitely
throw
can't
things
see
at
through
me?
It. Well,
I can't breathe either. It's too
now,
low.
the mystery guest knows that he's going to be using a fake voice and all that, right?
Yes.
All right.
Oh. Is it a good fake voice? Did anybody check it?
Yeah, it's not.
Has anyone auditioned it?
It's not bad.
It's Al, I can tell.
No, not yet.
Oh. Here, someone move my water, because I'm going to knock it over into the board.
Just, Jesus, is he in big trouble to take care of?
All right. I cannot see a thing.
Right? We're waiting for the music to be set up. We're doing the music and intro? All right. That's it?
This is the big musical intro?
All right, I will now open up the doors. Let's bring in the mystery guest.
All right, bring in the mystery guest. Oh, everyone's excited. Wow.
All right, did I shock you guys?
What fanfare?
Did I shock you guys? Let me just check with Roy. Roy, did you ever expect this in a million years?
No, I really didn't at all. No way.
So you know who it is, Rory?
Oh, I don't want you asking Rory questions. That's cheating. All right, we got the mystery guest. Mystery guest, come in and sign in, please. I thought that was going to be the big fanfare at the beginning, Fez.
Right, yeah.
No.
It
was elevator music.
With the retarded music, I was ready to guess Martian. Is it Martian?
Are you Martian?
No.
Ooh. That's scary.
By the way, we'll also let the listeners guess as well. 877-692-1027. That's one down. We know for a fact that it's not Martian.
It's not Martian, and can I start asking questions?
Yeah, go ahead. Start asking some questions.
All right, so I believe you're a man, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, boy, that's a tough one. But,
that's a tough question?
To me, it is.
Is it Joni Lauer? Joni Lauer.
No.
Okay.
Are you having trouble with that thing, huh, Fez?
Well,
is it weird to be blind in the studio?
It's very weird to be blind in the studio.
Yeah.
And I'm having trouble with it over my headphones. Okay, now, mystery guest. Have we met before?
Yes.
Really? All right, so that's eliminating some people that I thought it might have been.
Yeah. Why, who were you thinking?
Heckler.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
But I would not go...
But the crowd wouldn't have gone wild for Heckler. They wouldn't have known who it was.
Right.
They hadn't seen him. All right, mystery guest. Are you a celebrity like television or movies? Are you a celebrity?
He's a celebrity.
Yes.
All right, definite celebrity.
Television?
Well, hold on. One of the listeners wants to guess.
Okay.
Hey, Scott, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah.
Hi, Scott.
Who's your guess?
Is it Ric Flair?
Is it Ric Flair? Oh, no.
Is it Ric Flair?
Is it Ric Flair? Can I take off the blindfold?
No.
No, of course it is not Ric Flair.
It sounds a little bit like Randy Savage. Is it Randy Savage?
No.
All right.
Hey, Ian, do you have a guess?
Hey.
Yeah.
Mario Cantel.
All right, well, use this as a clue.
Get your balls out.
Is that really a clue? Is it Mario?
No.
All right, not Mario Cantone, not Ric Flair. Which would have really, when you think about it, would have been great.
Yeah, those would have been two really great surprises.
Isn't that excellent?
Yes. And he's not either one.
I'll go...
Damn.
I might be going a little far here, but I'll say bigger.
Bigger than Mario Cantone and Ric Flair?
To you, yes. Not to everybody.
Oh, okay.
But to you, I would personally say you think more of this person than Ric Flair or Mario Cantone.
Really?
Put together.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's weird.
All right, here's Fabio. Fabio, do you have a guess?
Hi, Fabio.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Gene Simmons?
I'll tell you what, I'll give you, I don't have producers. I'll give you
Help
this.
Help Ronnie out, people.
I'll give you this musical clue, Fez.
Okay, give me this musical clue.
Yeah.
All right.
Here it comes.
Okay.
Who's your favorite band, Fez?
Kiss?
And who's your favorite member of Kiss?
Ace Frehley? Is it Ace Frehley?
No.
Did Eddie Truck bring an Ace?
No, it's not.
It's not Mrs. Staples, is
No.
it? All right. Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so go ahead. Try a little bit more, Fezzie.
Okay.
Yeah.
You say we met. Would I know you from New York City?
Yes.
Well, everybody's going to know him as, from New York City, Fezzie. I mean, and, places beyond that as well.
Oh, they know him outside of New York City?
Oh, sure.
Really?
And did we ever say it was a him? I don't ever recall that.
Yeah, I asked.
Adam, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, is it Fez's fiance from Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada?
No.
No, this is a real person.
My fiance's a real person.
It's kind of exciting here. Jimmy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hi, Jimmy.
O.J. Simpson.
O.J.
Is it O.J.?
No.
I'll duck now. Is it O.J.?
No, it's not the juice.
All right, it's not the juice. Would I know you from a movie?
No.
Well,
because I'm thinking Stephen Baldwin brought in one of the brothers. Is it Billy Baldwin?
No.
If only. If it was Billy Baldwin, I wouldn't make you sit there with you.
Do I need to go through all the Baldwins, or can we just eliminate Baldwin? Are you a Baldwin?
Can you go through all of them? Do you know them all?
Alec, Daniel, Billy, Stephen.
Isn't there one more brother?
Not that I know of. There's two sisters.
Oh, yeah, there was a miscarriage. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, isn't it? I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was horseback.
That's not younger than Steve?
Yes.
Really?
It would have been his brother.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, it would have been the talented one.
He would have gotten a chance to be the big brother.
Right.
Sad. Just sad.
Hey, Big Al, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Big Al.
What's going on, fellas?
Yeah.
0742. Is it Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
Oh! Is it Hacksaw?
No.
No, of course it's not Hacksaw.
Oh. Dang.
So, Fezzie, do you feel, is there still that level of excitement?
That level of excitement is there, but there's a lot of confusion, too.
Yeah. About your sexuality?
No, about the mystery guest.
Because if you ever really wanted to come out with that, it would be fine.
Come out with what?
Anything. Anything at all.
What would I come out with?
Here's Chris. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez. Yeah.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, is it Joe Pooh's favorite, Joe Jackson?
Is it Joe Jackson, father of Michael, Jermaine, and Tito?
No.
No, it's not.
Okay. Is that a clue?
Yeah. That could be a clue if it was Joe Jackson.
Yes, well, it's not Joe Jackson.
I do have a...
I'm getting wrong clues.
Yeah, I have a musical clue that should help you out a lot.
Is this a real one?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, here this one comes.
The Honeymooners music?
Yeah. The Honeymooners.
The Honeymooners.
I don't know if that's so much a clue or just a show I really love.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anyone that we know that just got married.
I'll just leave it at that. The Honeymooners.
The Honeymooners. All right. Someone that we go on a honeymoon. I have no idea. I don't know anyone that just got married.
All right, well, let Mike here take a guess. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez. Who do you think?
Hi, Mike.
Guys.
Yeah.
How's it going? I'm thinking it's Opie.
Oh, that would be great. Did Al leave so Opie came in?
No.
Al is still here, and Opie will not do the show while Al was alive.
That's
Al, by the way, where's that pinball machine that you had as a present for Ope?
Yeah, that's supposed to be here today.
Be in today.
Guy called me today and said he had a doctor's appointment, but it'll be in next week.
We have doctors here.
We had doctors on the O&A show available to him.
Here's, no, we could never get a big radio celebrity like Opie on this show.
No, not while Al's in the room.
Jerry, you're on Ron and Fez.
How you doing, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, Jerry.
Would it be Blaine Hensley?
No, like I said, it is a celebrity. It is someone everyone knows.
Is it Sid? Sid Rosenberg?
No.
Oh, wouldn't that have been great?
That would have been cool.
All right, Fezzie, you want to try a couple more questions, or are you, I don't know if you seem like you're any closer.
No, I'm very confused. All right, did I ask this one? Have I seen you in a movie?
No.
I haven't seen you in a movie. Are you a musician?
No.
You know, I got to disagree with both those things. I'd say yes.
To both of them?
Yes, not so much in the present tense, but you're talking about a career that's going straight up.
Really? A musician and movies. Are you Bon Jovi? Is it John Bon Jovi?
No.
Bon Jovi fan since day one. Bon Jovi fan since day one.
Eddie, please, I'm trying to guess.
Bon Jovi fan since day one.
Please, Eddie Trunk, I am trying to concentrate. So it's not Bon Jovi?
No.
All right. Huh. I am at a loss here.
All right, why don't I give you another musical clue?
Okay, go ahead.
Because I know you like musical clues.
Yeah, that helps.
Now remember,
as long as they're the right music.
Now remember your first musical clue.
The Honeymooners theme.
Which should be our theme.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, here's your second musical clue.
Okay.
It's of course Bay Area band, Fezzie. Formerly the Airplane. Maybe that'll give you a hint. Was the Airplane, at this point they were the Starship.
All right, Jefferson.
Right. Jefferson.
Is it George Jefferson, Sherman Helmsley? Because I love that show and you know it.
No.
All right, let me give you this hint.
All right.
What else is shaped like a star? Now also remember the high school you went to.
Right. Pinellas Park High.
Right.
Yes.
And what was their nicknames?
The Patriots.
Right. And who else is a Patriot?
Drew Bledsoe.
Right. But who did a movie called The Patriot?
Mel Gibson. Is it Mel Gibson?
No.
Is it Heath Ledger?
No.
Because I will faint right here. All right, it's not Heath Ledger. What does that have to do with the Starship? With Jefferson Starship?
Actually, this is another song I think is fun.
Oh, all right. It is a good song.
Yeah.
Is it someone from San Francisco?
No.
Mm.
All right.
I don't think you're getting any closer.
I don't feel any closer. Huh. All right. Mystery guess. Do you work for the city of New York? Are you someone important in the city of New York?
Yes.
Very, very important, I go so far to say.
All right. Did you run for mayor?
No.
That was a nice try.
I was going to go with Bernie Getz.
Oh, I thought you were thinking LaGuardia again.
No. Mayor LaGuardia is gone.
Let me just tell you
If he's here, I am going to freak.
Fezzie, not only are you my partner, you're my best friend, and I just feel like I got to point this out. This thing that you're wearing over your face here, this mask, is actually pulling your nose up, so you got a little pig nose going there.
It's clipping me.
And your nostrils look like a two-car garage. And Hawk has been pointing and laughing.
Hawk! Don't point and laugh, lackey.
All right, Hawk, what do you think he looks like?
Oh, really, Hawk? Really, Hawk? When the blindfold comes off, you're in big trouble, Hawk. Just know that. I'm going right for you.
All right, are you kind of stumped here?
I'm very stumped. I'm trying to figure out all the clues. Honeymoon, San Francisco, Jefferson.
I have one more musical clue, Fez, that I consider a dead giveaway. Do you want it yet?
Huh. All right, give me a clue.
You want the musical clue?
Yeah.
You come from a land down under, women go and men wonder.
Men at work.
You better run, you better take cover.
Listen to the lyrics of the song.
All right.
Or even the flute.
Is it a flute player? All right, land down under, Australia. No. No, it's not. It's not. Is it? Is it Dumpy LaPresto?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Hi.
I went through all that. Hi, Dumpy.
Hi, sir.
How was Australia?
It was fine, thank you.
Great. Great. Well, good to see you.
All right, Dumpy, thanks for coming in. Take care. There's 877. Come on, Fez. You're not going to be even a little bit excited. This is Dumpy's taking upset.
I feel like I just ran a maze, and I got to Dumpy LaPresta.
In a good way. You're an old pal.
Yes. Now I understand the Sarah. What was the honeymooner? Did you marry Sarah?
No, remember his dad, bus driver?
Oh, right, yes, dad, Ralph Cramder. That's right. Okay. How are you, Dumpy?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
Good. Good.
Oh, man, this is great. We got the old gang back together.
This is something. This is something. Does Jeremy know about this?
No. We snuck him in the back way.
Okay.
But the important thing is...
Jeremy's not here, is he? No.
Fezzie, it's the old gang back together.
It is. And there's Dumpy. There's Dumpy sitting right here in the studio.
Dumpy, you look like $1 million
moment.
Thank you very much.
Are you starting to cry at all?
Me?
Yeah.
No, The blindfold was a little hot, but that was about it.
This went exactly the way I pictured it, but I didn't think I'd get that tension there at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it'd be more like, Dumpy! And then you'd be, taking off your headphones.
Yeah, well, I am shocked. I'll give you that. I guess it's the shock, Roddy.
Yeah, the shock of joy?
Yeah, well, let's just leave it at shock. Let's leave it at shock and put it there. Just label it that way. Surprise, shock, awe.
I honestly, for me, I kind of consider this my Christmas present to you.
Really?
Yeah.
This is what I'm getting this year.
Right.
Wow, that's a good one. That's Dumpy LaPresto, our old producer.
Dumpy, good to see you, buddy.
Who left his job to go to Australia for a month.
Well, he had the fall was bliss.
How was it, Dumpy? Was it great?
It was very good, thank you.
Yeah?
Yes. Thank you for asking.
And you were there for what, a month or what?
4 weeks, yes. Thank you.
Wow. You're welcome.
See any kangaroos?
Sadly enough, no.
Not one, huh?
No.
What, were you on the shore the whole time?
Yes, I was.
Go back to using your mystery voice. I like that better.
Yes. The voice had me completely fooled. Now I understand.
Well, this is great. The old gang back together.
Yeah, we're all just sitting here. All back together, just sitting here in the studio.
Do you, would it be stupid now if I blindfolded you again and brought in Donna G?
Yeah.
Is that a waste of time?
Yeah, that would probably, yeah. We probably shouldn't go that far.
It's really awkward.
This is enough. You've done plenty. You've done more. More than enough. Beyond the Call of Duty.
In a good way, though, right?
Oh, sure, yeah.
I know you. You like the memory lane stuff.
Uh-huh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, why didn't I bring a camera?
I can't believe I'm staring at Dumpy.
Why didn't I bring a camera to get you guys next to each other?
Huh.
Really?
Dumpy LaPresto's our guest tonight.
It's really awkward in here, like somebody said the F word in church.
No one ever says that, did they?
Who would say it in church?
I did once. That's done.
All right. Bring it back to you, huh?
No.
All right, this on the instant feedback. This is like getting oral and looking down and seeing Phyllis Diller. You know...
That's a good way to describe.
Teeth in or teeth out?
Teeth out, I hope.
Nice.
Were you really thinking it was going to be Ric Flair?
Yeah, I started to think, Ric Flair. I'm thinking he's with the WWF now. Maybe he's doing something at the restaurant down Times Square. I was ready to buy Ric Flair. I believe that now. I was more willing to believe Ric Flair than Dumpy. It seemed more logical to me. Huh.
All right, people also
Ronnie, look, there's Dumpy. There's Dumpy sitting there.
People are saying when Fez found out, you know why they used to call Dumpy Dead Air Dumpy LaPresto. But actually, I mean, now that we're all starting to warm up, it's great to have the gang back together.
Yeah, this is an awkward one bit.
You want to go stand in your old spot, Dumpy?
I don't know. I don't think I'm there yet.
Yeah, right. You're not totally back into it yet?
Yeah, how about baby steps on that one? Although Hawk's going to get a flare chop for the pig reference.
That was funny.
You make a good pig noise, but don't direct it at me, Hawk.
That was also Dumpy that was singing Sarah.
Really? Good work, Starship.
Hawk is multi-talented.
You know, you said well, you alluded to Jefferson.
Right.
And I thought, oh, maybe Georgette from those TV tours actually brought in Sherman Helmsley. When you're blindfolded, your mind races.
What a stupid thing to say. Yeah, I can imagine. You go through a scare like that.
Right.
A fright like that.
Then you pull it off, and look, it's Dumpy.
Anthony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Huh.
What's going on, guys?
Hi, Anthony.
I just wanted to welcome back Mr. Lepresto, and I wanted to thank him for serving us in the Old Navy. We're very proud that you put 30% off the plaids.
He is.
All shorts are under $5. If it wasn't for you, things like that wouldn't happen. And I think we should play rock, paper, scissors to see against Al Dukes for his job back. That's it. That's what.
Would you be willing to do that, Al?
Rock, paper,
scissors. Winner is producer of the show.
No, I have nothing to gain by it. I already am the producer.
I know, but we would.
Right, we have everything.
What if we change the word rock to something else?
Oh, you sick bastard, Al.
No,
Seriously.
we're not playing that, Al.
Yeah.
You're gross. We're not playing it Woodbridge style.
Irene, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Irene.
Hi.
Yeah.
What's going on, Fez?
I'm just in complete shock. I'm taken aback, Irene.
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel bad.
No, it's not a bad thing. It wasn't exactly who I was expecting.
I see.
And I got to get past that. So what can we do for you?
I wanted to know if you were going to put Dumpy Lepresto back instead of Al Dukes.
It feels like we're leaning that way.
That seems to be the consensus all of a sudden.
Well, it's a thing waiting to come. And my goodness, who needs Dukes there anymore?
That's true. All right, thanks. Hey, Andrew, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Andrew.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, is Dumpy going to do a DVD report for
That would be great, Dumpy. You break out the old DVD report of DVDs he hasn't watched yet.
Or the Mets report that he did twice.
Right, yeah. How are the Mets doing tonight,
You
Dumpy?
see that, Dumpy? Nobody's forgot you. How long ago did you walk out on us?
Yeah, how long ago was that?
I believe that was...
6 months.
Yeah, about 6 months, in July.
Really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It seems longer, doesn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And a month of that was all in Australia.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That land of opportunity.
What are you doing now, Dumpy?
I'm working at Old Navy, going back to school.
What are you studying in school?
My major is English writing.
Nice. So it's for you, that's taking a foreign language. So that's exciting.
So the first course is spelling.
I hope.
Going to get you there.
Do you still have the old, what do you call it? The diary? Dumpy's diary?
Do you have your diary? Do you still keep that?
Actually, I do. I do have that black book that
I would love to see the entries from the day you walked out on us.
Finally showed Fez who's boss. Here's a good one. Can we give him the stink face? You got the stink face from Martian that time, right?
Unfortunately.
Oh, did you also get one from Assman, or was that just Martian?
No, that's true.
Did you ever get that off of you?
I think so.
Huh.
Remember when Martian got the stink face? All right, what about this?
All right, that was a good one.
I am not a retard. How'd y'all like to suck my ass? I am not a retard.
What about the time Dumpy knocked her ass out right here in the studio?
Intergender boxing.
Intergender boxing, and he knocked her crap out. I couldn't believe how hard you hit that girl.
Actually knocked her into a chair so that it was like, have a seat.
I never was so repulsed and so happy at the same time. I don't know what the feelings were.
Then at one point during that boxing match, he knocked her right into the studio door. We were out in the green room. He knocked her through the studio door. She went through it, shoulder to shoulder, hitting the door frame like Al Dukes does. She just pinballed her way into the studio, which was supposed to be out of bounds, off limits for the boxing arena.
Her head hit the floor and bounced back up, and all I could think is, OF. If she's dead, it's going to be, suddenly the big posting. Real funny, Ron and Fez. You killed the girl.
Killed a retard.
You know, Dumpy's going to walk away scot-free like, you know, any mad dog.
Sure, just the pawn. The unwitting pawn.
And I hear you're working at your college radio station?
Yes, I am.
What are you doing there? You play music? You on the air? What are you doing?
I play music, and I also host the show.
All right, what kind of music you playing?
It's non-top 40.
Get your mom in on it.
These are some really mean things that people write in on the instant feedback. It just starts to hurt after a while.
What's funny is the support ones you're getting also bash Al in the process.
Right.
It's better the devil you know, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, how we doing? This is Tim from Queens. Listen, Dumpy, I wanted to know if you knew what a ramp was.
No, I don't.
Okay, well, it's when you talk up to where the lyrics start in a song, not over them, you tool. I ain't even in radio.
Thank you very much.
We're going to pull that so he can listen back to it.
All right.
I understand what he did wrong there a little bit.
And then send it to Staten Island Scott at WSIA. Staten Island's only FM.
Lieutenant Boogaloo says, I know WSIA. Mason and Kalinsky are the morning show there. They're
Really?
fantastic.
Wow.
Here's,
It's like they're robbing us blind, Ronnie.
Hi, guys.
How you doing, Beth? You're on Ron and Fez.
Do you guys remember the time you guys got in a little tiff with him, and you guys just left Dumpy in the room?
Name a day.
Yeah.
No, but you guys left him, and he just sat there, and it was like cricket noises in the background. That's all you heard.
We left him there for a while. Later we did that to Frighty Fright, who had an absolute nervous breakdown.
Yeah, Frighty Fright, the intern that you met, Dumpy, had a complete breakdown on the air when he got left by himself. He tried to come in and do a new sports character, a referee called Jim Shorts.
Okay. It was awful.
And that completely fell apart on him.
Well, he's got a new angle tonight. He wants to teach us about Hanukkah.
Really? All right. The Festival of Lights starting soon.
Our intern, Frighty Fright. Bye, honey.
Bye, Beth.
We got to take a break here.
All right.
877-692-1027, 102.7 WNEW. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron and Fez, 1027 WNEW.
We're Ron and Fez. 877-692-1027 is the toll-free number. Ronnie, I believe Hanukkah begins Sunday evening at sundown.
At sundown, huh?
At sundown is when it begins. It goes on for 8 days. Our own Frighty Fright is Jewish and would like to explain Hanukkah to us.
All right, Frighty Fright. Grateful.
Be a Jew on Christmas. My friends won't let me join in any games. And I can't sing Christmas songs or decorate a Christmas tree or leave water out for Rudolph because there's something wrong with me.
Hi, Frighty Fright. How are you tonight?
I'm doing well.
Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you.
What are you doing this year for Hanukkah? Where are you going?
Well, I'm not going anywhere specific for Hanukkah. It's 8 days long. But I'll be done. Well, it starts this weekend.
Now, do you take 8 days off?
No.
Okay.
You can't do that. No places give you days off for Hanukkah.
So it's not like one day is any better than the other ones?
No, they're all equal.
They're all equal.
Right. It's not like Christmas.
Would you say it blows Christmas away, though, by being 8 days?
Yeah, it might.
You think it's better? Even though we get off on Christmas.
8 days of presents is better than one.
Well, it depends. Are you getting 8 days of multiple presents, or
are you just getting 8 presents by the end of the week?
No, it's supposed to be one gift per night. And
do they get better or smaller?
Oh, that's a good question.
It depends on the parents, I guess.
All right, we're going to need you to explain to us. What is the traditional part? Would you start off with, like, socks and underwear, or would you get more than that on one night?
And then end up on the 8th night getting a nice bicycle.
Right, or a go-kart, maybe.
It could be like
that'd be good.
It could be like that, or you could just get one big present, but you're supposed to get a present per night.
For the 8 days, you could just get one big present?
All right, tell us about your Hanukkah when you were 12 years old. What were the presents you got?
All right, that's cool. Yeah, we're going to use your specific experiences, all right?
Well, when I was younger, I would get smaller presents for the 8 days, like they might be pencils with my name on them.
Wait a minute, you're going to compare that with Christmas?
Well, yeah, that's a small present, like I said.
Right, but one night only, you would have pencils with your name on it.
Well, you could ask my mother about that.
That would have been the worst the Christmas of my life.
I agree with you.
The next day I got a sharpener.
Right.
With my name on it. Everything. The best thing about it was I had my name on it. Frighty Fright.
By Thursday, I was on to them. I said, what's next? An effing stapler?
With my name on it. Is that all? All right, so how are you saying it's better than Christmas if you're getting pencils with your name on it? I mean, I can't imagine a little kid tossing and turning, hoping he's going to get pencils with his name on it.
They were number 2s, Ronnie. The best.
Oh, I didn't know.
Right,
they had the right weight.
Lavish. I didn't say the pencils were a good gift.
Right.
I just said it's an 8-day holiday.
All right, so what? All right, for one night you get pencils with your name on it. What's number 2?
It could be clothing.
What was next? We're asking you about your 12-year-old Hanukkah.
All right, this on the instant feedback. Hanukkah is a 99-cent store dream. But seriously, you see what we're saying here?
Right.
At the mall.
I do. I mean, believe me, I love the idea of 8 straight days.
Yeah, that sounds excellent.
But I want, at the least, a couple of video games, something
I did get that. One year I got...
What if you got, 7 video games and you had to wait till that 8th day to get, the Xbox?
Did they ever do that?
I got Genesis one year for my birthday.
The band?
About 10
For your birthday?
I mean for Hanukkah, I'm sorry.
You said your birthday.
I'm sorry.
Your birthday falls on Hanukkah?
No, it's in the summer.
Hanukkah's in the summer now.
No, my birthday is.
All right.
All right, hold on. I got this on the instant feedback.
Okay.
Ask Frighty Fright about punching holes in the wall at his house when he didn't get what he wanted. He used to have a very bad temper and would scream at his parents when his siblings got something better than him. Is that true, Frighty?
That is actually true.
I don't understand this. What am I doing with the number 2 pencil and these 2 get go-karts?
I'm just a kid getting 8 bad presents in a row.
Why are my brothers, Bitey Bite and Nighty Night, getting so much better gifts than me?
What was the year that you punched holes in the wall?
Well, it was from when I was about 13 to 18.
Right.
13 to 18?
Yeah.
5 years of punching holes in the wall
No
every year.
sheetrock left in that house.
Yeah, I had a bad temper.
Really? You sound like a spoiled brat.
No, I just did for a while. I thought I was being treated unfairly.
Because of the pencils?
Did your brothers and sister... what do you have?
One brother, one sister.
All right, did they actually get better gifts than you?
His brother got a cruise. They literally gave him tickets for a cruise.
All right, Ronnie, I'm holding cruise tickets and a pencil. It's a little unbalanced.
Frighty, don't act like that. Look at the name, Bobby. It's yours.
Look, these pencils say Frighty Fright.
My sister got a trip to Cancun this year.
Right.
In the summer. And I was sitting in summer school.
So, well, just because you're dumb and couldn't pass.
No, that's because of the double major. So I had to take extra credits.
Oh, yeah, you're so brilliant you had to go to school in the summer. Yeah, all the geniuses did.
Why does Daddy only buy me medicine balls? Does he want me to become a gym teacher?
Out of school.
All right, and Al on the instant feedback says, this Hanukkah thing sounds like Lutherans.
What? We get great presents. I've never gotten pencils in my life, Ronnie.
Now, the Lutherans, since you honor Martin Luther King Jr.,
we do not.
Is it 8 days? Is it Motown?
No.
Is that your situation?
No, it's not 8 days.
I got the Supremes!
Motown.
I guess you would consider the Temptations to be your wise men.
No.
OJ's?
No, and what do they have to do with Martin Luther King Jr., who we don't worship?
You know, it was just the decade of Motown, 60s. Go ahead, Frighty Fright. Tell us more about you and your temper tantrums, you big puss.
I can't believe you threw a temper tantrum.
I threw a lot of them.
Why?
Do you still do it?
No.
All right, show me.
Yeah,
I'll play the part of your mom, and I want you to honestly play it like you did it that day, right?
And say everything that you said to your mom. All right, what set you off? Getting pencils?
It wasn't necessarily from that. It was just in general. I thought I was being treated unfairly.
All right, let's just see how you're doing it, right? All right, Bubby, how do you like your pencils?
I would start cursing.
I don't want you to tell me. Well, I want you to act it out. Ready?
I can't say those words.
Say
though.
F.
Okay.
Okay. If that you said the F word to your mom?
Not anymore.
You used to?
Really?
Yeah.
I wish she would call me. I come over your house and I punch a hole in your chest.
What a psychopath! All right, so start dropping F-bombs on your mom.
All right, ready? Bubby, you like your pencils? They got your name on them.
No, I effing hate them. I want to leave this house. I want to move away.
Why?
And I hate all of you.
No.
And then I would go and punch a hole in the wall.
Go do it.
I only did it a few times, though.
Wow, the kids
Do it. Show us what you would do.
Oh, I hope you lived in a house of straw.
Wow, the kid's got chutzpah.
And what would your parents
Frighty, no!
What would they do while you're destroying their home?
Obviously, they got mad, but
this
they couldn't really do
little
anything.
boy, he punched a wall because of pencils. Pencils, bed set. Pencils, bed set.
That was what I got when I was about 12 years old. Yes.
Right. All right, so, all right, take us through. All right, you get pencils one night. What happens after that?
I really didn't have any gifts in particular I wanted at that time. So, and I was younger, so at a 12-year-old, you really can't get too much. But as I got older, I just...
What do you mean you can't get too much?
No,
you know what my 12-year-old Christmas looked like? It was filthy.
Yeah, but I really didn't want anything, so now I just get financial gifts usually. Money.
Every night you get an extra, you get a 20?
No, just one big gift.
I'm just a kid that gets stuck.
All right, so you're not sticking with the tradition
from Wall Street
of the presents every night.
Because I couldn't really pick 8 gifts.
You could get 8 small checks.
You couldn't think of 8 things you wanted as a kid?
I could think of 8, but I guess the one cash prize, I guess, was better.
So why are you complaining the fact that you didn't ask for anything and you ended up getting pencils? That's your own fault.
One night he was happy. 7 nights he's swinging at his bedroom door.
It wasn't just a Hanukkah thing. It was something all year round.
Stan, he hasn't asked for anything. I guess we just go with the pencils. Your idea.
He's Meshuggah. This boy of ours, I tell him be gym teacher. Oh.
He's going to be a big radio star, Stan.
He was such a beautiful baby. Now look at him. Half a retard.
I know what I want this year. These holes in this wall fixed.
Look at your room. It looks like Swiss cheese.
They're fixed.
All right.
So it's 8 days, right?
Yes.
All right, what happens the first day? Walk us through it.
Well, you would light the first candle.
Yeah.
In the menorah.
Right, which is higher up than the other 8.
Why is that?
Go ahead. You show me, because a friend of mine gave me a menorah this year.
Really?
And I want to do it right. To Neil.
You would take the first candle. And there are no,
well, you get 7 other presents coming
there are 9...
Are the candles considered one present?
Can't we do Secret Santa? Please, I'm not buying each of these kids 8 presents.
There are 9 candles on the menorah.
Right.
And there are 8 days of Hanukkah. So,
we
is
got problems with the get.
Is it like musical chairs where one's always missing?
No, you just
and then that child gets pencils.
No, the first night you would light the one that's raised up higher first, and then you would.
All right, so it's the center candle, the one that's raised up. All right. Thank you, Frighty Fright. Right. He just did a Vanna White display of the menorah for us.
Okay. And now, do you say anything when you light it?
There's a blessing, you could say.
Okay.
All right, we'll turn down the music and you do the blessing, okay?
I don't know it off the top of my head.
How could you not know it? Is it hard?
I don't have it memorized.
It's not very long, though, is it?
No, it's not long.
Just say something in Jewish.
God
bless this candle.
Okay, I'll say what I know of it.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's cool.
All right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu.
All right, that would have got by more me. You could have just said that.
Yeah, you could have said that and we would have believed it.
That sounds like a lot. Did you almost have the whole thing?
Yeah, about.
All right, I don't even think that's English, though. Well, what you said, I don't think that's English. All right, so that would be every night, or is it every night you say a different?
You could say a blessing every night when you light the candle.
And then you light the candle.
Right.
And you just...
And then you would put one in on the right side, you go right to left in the Jewish religion.
And that's even the way you read also,
right.
Hebrew? It's right to left?
Yes.
Yeah. Which side of the road they drive on in Israel?
I think that's the same as us.
Really?
I think so.
That's odd.
Huh.
But then the stop sign's written from right to left.
Odd.
Yeah.
That says pots.
That says pots. Honey, pull in, pots. All right, what else happens then,
So
Frighty?
you would use the highest candle to light the other candles.
Every night.
Right.
When do you put out the candles? Or do they have to stay burning for 8 days, like with the Maccabees?
Well, in history, they did the one candle was on for 8 days. Even though they only had enough oil for one night.
Right.
But the candles, I don't think, are going to burn for 8 days.
How do you think that happened?
It's a miracle.
For them.
For them.
Now, do you tell the story of the Maccabees to each other? Or is that part of the tradition of why you're doing all this?
Yeah. Well,
Who are the Maccabees?
Explain that.
Well, that's from...
I thought the Maccabees were from Bye Bye Birdie. I thought that's the house Birdie went and stayed at.
Hey, it's my favorite. Yeah, man.
That's from around 330 BC when the Jews and Assyrians were battling over... The Jews wanted to have religious freedom. And an Assyrian king wanted them to worship many Greek idols. And the Jews believe that there's only one God.
Okay.
And after that, the Jews went back to Jerusalem and their holy temple was destroyed. And they only had enough oil to light the candle for one night. And to get more oil, it would take an 8-day trip. And the miracle was that the limited amount of oil they had burned for 8 days.
Okay,
and
nice.
And that's how to get the 8 candles.
And
what happened after 8 days? Did they...
They got a new supply of oil.
Okay, so everything worked out.
Yeah. Right. So, and they were called the Maccabees.
Right.
Okay.
All right, not for nothing, but I don't put that up against a virgin birth. I mean, just not saying which is more important, but your oil's sticking around, or, hey, a virgin just had a baby who's come to save us all.
You might be right.
All right, Dave.
Hey, way to stand by those convictions.
877-692-1027. And by the way, Freddie, this is interesting to me.
Yeah, we appreciate you bringing in all this stuff to show us.
And I thought you did pretty good in the prayer. How much do you think you got done of it?
You did excellent.
Most of it.
Yeah,
most of
it was good.
Now, when you got confirmed, did you have to do the cannering stuff?
Yeah, bar mitzvah it's called.
Yeah,
yeah, you have
confirmed.
to. Yeah, you have to read a lot from the Torah.
Why they're giving you the
Did you
bris?
do all that?
No, bris is when you're 8 days old.
Oh, okay.
Everything's 8s.
Yeah.
Crazy 8s, they call it.
All right, here's Robert. Robert, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Robert.
Yeah, I got a question for Frighty Fright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frighty Fright, how come you're not articulate and intelligent like most Jews I know?
Yeah, you really take the C out of Hanukkah.
What's that even mean?
What?
I thought I was intelligent.
All right, here's Pete. Pete, you're on Ron and Fez.
Anyone whose parents thought they'd be happy with pencils.
Frighty Fright.
Yes.
How can you use the term BC when that means before Christ and AD means in the year of our Lord?
No, that actually doesn't mean that, does it?
Yeah, it does. BC means before Christ and AD is Latin for like Anno Domini, and it means in the year of our Lord.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah, for someone who doesn't believe in Christ, you're really pushing this calendar.
Well, I mean, he's just, he's going with the local calendar
That's
here.
the year.
Right. Hey, Dave, but the Hebrew calendar is much older, right?
Yeah,
what year is it now
about
for you?
5725.
Man, do we have like spaceships and stuff?
No.
Teleporters?
No, it's still the same year. Just better somehow.
What is the year?
It's almost 5800.
It's almost 5800.
All right,
in the year 58.
Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, did he say on the first night you light the 9th candle?
He said the first light.
The first night you light the raised candle, in addition to the first candle.
Oh, in addition to the first candle. Alrighty. I'm sorry. Have a good night.
Okay, thanks for checking in, Dave. Appreciate that.
I guess don't start lighting it tonight, though, Dave.
No, it starts Sunday, right?
Night. That's sundown.
Sunday night, sundown.
Yes.
That's
so now, after you did that, did you get to open your pencils?
Yeah.
Who's got a pencil?
And that was it for the night. You opened pencils, and you were done for the night.
If that was your gift.
Yeah.
Well, you could also. There's also games you could play, like spinning a dreidel, which is like a top. Which has 4 sides, and it means. It has to do with. There's. It has to do with gambling, kind of.
All right, let's see the dreidel.
All right.
And there's symbols on all 4 sides.
Right.
One means when you do the...
What are you reading from? What is this pamphlet you just pulled out?
But hold on. Isn't it supposed to be a kid's game?
Yeah.
Well, then why do you have... I wouldn't see me. Okay, if it was Monopoly, I might have to read the rules.
Ronnie, apparently you can't buy another railroad. Hang on.
Hey,
you got to put a hotel on that. I don't know why.
Hey, Billy, you're on a Fez.
Hey, Frighty Fright, who taught you how to speak? Jackie Mason?
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
I was looking up the meaning of the sides, which is a great miracle happened here. Because I don't
that you read?
I don't understand. In what part did the great miracle happen? In your
Well,
paper?
that's what that's what the symbols mean on the side.
So, all right, now let's see how the kids play with it.
All right.
You could spin it like a top.
And sing.
And then you could pick a side that it's going to land on. There's 4 symbols are different. If you pick the right side, you could get like a gift that's in the middle, which would be candy or coins or money.
Ooh, maybe I'll get a box of matzahs.
All right. Now, here's the thing. Why not just take them and play like battling tops against each other and just try to knock each other's dreidel off?
Who's got the super dreidel?
You could do that, but that's not how it was taught.
All right,
so...
what are the symbols to choose from? Maybe we could play in here.
It's called a nun.
A nun,
a gimel,
which is odd.
Very Christian.
N-U-N, a gimel, a hay, and a shin.
Marge, are we Jewish?
No, huh?
All right. I'll pick the gimel.
Okay.
All right. Anyone else want to play?
I got the shin.
I guess I'll go with the nun.
All right.
I'm
What's
Catholic.
left
I'll
for
go with the nun.
Dumpy?
What's the other one?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, I got that
Hey. All right, go ahead.
Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. You're supposed to sing the song, aren't you?
We made it out of clay. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. Dreidel. Hey.
Hey.
What up?
None.
Nice. Whatever. Ronnie, here's a pencil.
I get candy or a coin in the middle. And now we grab our pillows, we go to bed. Good night, Bubalo. So that would be it? You play once and I get the candy?
No, you play it as many times as you
Spin it
want.
again, Shlomo.
All right, put up some more candy and coins.
Yeah. All right, I'm staying with the gimel. Everyone stay with your symbol.
Oh, I was hoping I could switch. Yeah, sure. Sure, the odds are against me suddenly.
Gimel.
Nice. Give me back that pencil.
I said I didn't want to
There's
play.
only one pencil, Ronnie.
Said, I'll punch a hole in this wall. Do me a
Very
favor.
hard.
Do me a favor, Bubby. Get mad at the cheese.
All right, what else goes on?
All right, after we're done with the dreidel festivities.
Right, which seems to have really ground to a halt. What happens then?
Well, the most famous food to eat in Hanukkah is called latkes, which are potato pancakes.
Okay.
And the reason is that they are cooked in oil, which goes back to the fact about how the oil...
Why not just have French fries? They're cooked in oil.
Because...
How about some fish?
Well...
Oil?
I don't know exactly why, except...
How about a corn dog?
Yeah, a lot of
Everybody
things are cooked
have
in
a
oil.
corn dog
A lot of things
because it's cooked in oil.
Yes.
Let's not act like a potato pancake
because
is this strange food cooked in oil. I have no idea where it came from.
I'll tell you why. Because it goes back to the potato crop that the Jews used a lot and ate a lot.
Right. You're going to tell an Irishman about potatoes.
I'm just saying that's the historical significance.
In Idaho?
If these were manna burgers, then I'd understand. All right, so the oil that they're supposed to be using for the light that they hope will last, they're just frying up taters in them.
Right, that's what the reason is for now.
Maybe that's why it lasted. It was extra potato goodness.
Huh. All right, now how does this thing come to a close?
Well, just after you eat the potato pancakes, or jelly donuts also is another famous food associated with Hanukkah.
Fried?
In oil.
Yeah, okay.
In oil.
And you play with the dreidel.
Right.
And you could say the blessings and light the candles, and you get your gift.
So you're doing the same gig every night?
Yeah,
every single night, again with the dreidel.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, that's got to be the longest 8 days since someone's life. What's the best thing you ever got for Hanukkah?
I guess the cash.
How much you get? What's the biggest you ever got?
500.
Wow. Nice. Now, what night did you get that?
The first, I guess.
And then you didn't get anything else?
No, because I just asked for that one thing.
$500.
I just say give me money and that's all.
Why didn't they just give you $80 a night? $60 a night, make it a little bit of fun.
And you got to find it.
Bobby, you got an extra 60. Wait a minute, these aren't Easter eggs.
Oh. Damn.
Now, after that, when you start just getting your 500, you stop playing with the dreidel?
I don't really play with the dreidel that much anymore anyway.
Why?
Well, that's kind of boring.
You're telling me.
So it doesn't seem like you're really into the holiday too much, other than the 500.
All right, is Hanukkah like a big holiday? Because the way you've shown it here, like is Passover a bigger dealio than
Passover is more
than Hanukkah?
Yeah, that's when you don't eat the bread at all, any bread products for a week.
But you still get potatoes. So basically, you're on that carb diet. You're carbing out.
Right.
Right.
That Atkins diet.
Yeah, you're on an Atkins diet. Remember this time of year, we all going, yeah, against diet.
And really try to get ourselves in shape
Stay off
for the rest of the year.
Remember, you stay off the carbs and work the lats a little bit. People forget the lats.
Is Passover the biggest day in the Jewish calendar?
Yeah, I think it is.
All right.
Well, it's not just a day. It's a.
You think?
It's a holiday.
It's a week. That's what I meant, a holiday.
8 days a week. I think the Beatles put it right.
Would you jump the religion ship today?
No.
You don't know much.
If someone offered you a really nice Christmas, would you switch leagues?
I might.
Really? That's rough.
You would switch?
No, I wouldn't.
For how much?
How much cash would it have to be on night number 1? We're not making you wait 8 days. How much cash would it take?
A few $1,000s.
John Walker.
3,000?
Maybe, yeah.
Did he say divvy
All day long I biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard.
All right, here's Mark. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Mark.
How are you?
How are you, my friend?
Long fan of yours, but a first-time caller.
Okay, my friend.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We sure can.
Okay, I'm on the northern state. I'm calling about the caller with the BC thing.
Yeah.
AD, BC. Jews don't, I'm Jewish. I'm gay, too, by the way. But that has nothing to do with it.
Lucky.
We use BCE.
He uses the
We
oil
do
for
not
something
use
else.
BC
Yeah.
or AD.
BCE?
BCE, when we're stating the normal calendar dates, BCE, which stands for before the Common Era. We do not use BC in Judaism.
You know that, Frighty?
I did not know that.
Why not?
How long have you been Jewish, Frighty Fright?
21 and a half years.
He doesn't know that. He didn't know that?
He didn't know about
He didn't
the
know that.
Yeah.
Then he doesn't know much.
But apparently he doesn't even do every night of Hanukkah. I'm shocked to hear that.
We learned that in Hebrew school a long time ago.
I light the candles every night, but I just said I don't always get a gift every night.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Mark.
You're welcome.
See you, buddy.
Right,
Here's Max, who I think disagrees about something Frighty Fright is teaching us too.
Okay.
Max, you're on
Hello?
Fez. Yeah.
Hi, Max.
Yeah, how's it going? Frighty Fright, you're an idiot. I'm not even Jewish, and I know more about this than you do.
All right, what's that?
The dreidel game.
Uh-huh.
The whole thing, it's a gambling game, and each side has a meaning. So everyone,
I know exactly what it
tosses in
means.
like a piece of candy or whatever.
Oh, so we have to put up our own candy.
Oh, now that's fun.
Boy, I don't know. It seems so
And then,
nerve-wracking.
depending on which side it lands on, you either get the candy in the middle or you lose your candy.
Oh, now see?
I know that.
No, you never told us you had to put up candy.
The nun means you get nothing. And
Wait a minute.
Why would you pick nothing?
None, and then I thought I won.
Ronnie, why would you pick nothing to win?
No, if
you spin it,
you're getting
no,
canceled.
when you spin it, if it lands on the nun, you get nothing.
But why did you give us all
because
different things?
Because there are two different ways to play the game.
So we could all pick the same side if we wanted to?
Let's all pick nothing.
All right, let's play it the other way. All right, let's suppose it would just be we'd each have our own role, right? All right, so this is my role.
Okay, this is yours.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
All right.
I hope I get gimbals.
You got a nun, so that means you get nothing.
I'm constantly getting none.
Getting a lot
So
of
now I
nuns
go to
tonight.
bed crying. A 3-year-old. Sorry, you get nothing.
Nothing should not even be an option in a holiday game.
You lose. This holiday is not for you.
I'll bite your walls.
I can't imagine telling a child, sorry, you lost.
Well, it's just for candy.
Right, it's just for candy. You know what candy is to a kid? It's the most important thing in the world.
It's like gold bricks.
You wake up in the morning, you're obsessed. I wonder if I'll get any candy today.
Candy, candy, candy.
And you're getting up, and there's that dreidel thing spinning, you're dying for some candy.
And in the
and I come up with none.
And in the meantime, your siblings and your cousins, they're just shoving it down their throats.
Well, you could spin more than once, so the odds are, of course, with you that you'll get something.
Ronnie has gotten 3 nuns in a row.
It's true. And you think I'm going to sit there and watch Dumpy eat? Forget it. I'm putting one in the back of his ear.
Ooh, is this candy good? This is sad.
You come off it, Walter. You're not even Jewish, man.
What the are you talking about?
You're Polish Catholic.
What the
are you talking about? I converted when I married Cynthia. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
You know this.
Yeah, and 5 years ago you were divorced.
So what are you saying? When you get divorced, you turn in your library card, you get a new license, you stop being Jewish?
Ron and Fez, 102.7 WNEW.
Learning about Hanukkah tonight from our own Hanukkah Harry. Frighty Fright, the intern. We're running Fez.
Now, who's Hanukkah Harry?
Where does that come from?
I guess it's the Jewish version of Santa Claus.
Did you believe in him when you were a kid?
You really don't have to believe in anybody because you know your parents are giving you gifts.
You know, but did they ever say to you, Hanukkah Harry's coming?
No, actually they didn't.
All right, so it's not the version of Santa Claus.
Did you have to go sit on Hanukkah Harry's lap at any point?
No.
Does he sleep in your chimney?
No one sleeps in a chimney.
Santa doesn't even do that.
All right, so why are you saying it's your version of if he's not bringing the gifts?
Because it's a made-up character associated with the holiday.
Does he live at the South Pole?
No.
Huh.
All right, now they're saying...
Who pulls the sled?
All right, Melanie wrote in, Hanukkah Harry just comes from Saturday Night Live. Nothing else.
He's telling us it's this thing. It's a version of Santa Claus.
There's no other person in Jewish religion like Santa Claus.
Right.
That's the only thing that I could think of.
You know what? I'll tell you what. You're absolutely right. There is no one like the S-Man, Santa Claus. You're right.
You idiot. Everybody's writing in John Lovitz's made-up character. And you said, oh, sure, we had it when we were kids. You better be Jewish, Frighty.
I am.
I know. Frighty. Oh, man.
I am.
So your 8 gifts are going to start on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, why don't we have a little thing from here, Fez?
All right, I'll tell you what. Where's Billy? Where's Billy Staples? Staples! Hanukkah! Now! Frighty Fright, Billy Staples went and put together a series of gifts for you.
All right, as we light the candles, we'll just do this real fast. So let's light the first night.
All right.
This is like the power hour of Hanukkah.
Now you need a lighter? Yeah, all right. Make sure I get it back.
The power hour. What an idiot.
What guy comes to Hanukkah? He's running Hanukkah. Don't even have a lighter.
Perhaps John Lovitz will bring us one this year. To our home.
Look at him. He's in childproof, and he's just like, no, don't do it for him.
Billy, you can't light a menorah.
Look at him. You don't know how to use a childproof lighter.
Something bad will happen.
Yeah, you're a non-believer.
I don't smoke. I don't use a lighter.
What do you do? Adamant? This is going to be a long Hanukkah. This is going to be a long 8 days.
Billy, I don't want you to make it easier for him. I want him to...
Billy, let him use the right lighter.
I use Joe Poo's lighter.
This one works. Are you a moron?
You're 21 years old. You can't work a lighter.
You've never used a lighter? How do you light them at home, Frighty Fright?
Look. Fire.
Frighty Fright. How can you be 21?
Oh, now he ran from the room.
How can you be 21 years old and not know how to work a lighter?
I'm turning it. It's not lighting.
At home, lamp oil goes up much faster.
You want a couple of sticks to rub together?
Ew. Just ew.
How hard is that?
Everyone looks like they've just arrived in deepest, darkest Africa, the way they're clicking these things in front of the tribesmen.
You break my lighter, I'll kill you.
How can you be 21 years old?
Frighty Fright, how do you
in college, you're a senior in college,
yes,
and you don't know how to light a lighter.
I'm turning it and nothing's lighting.
This is so humiliating.
It is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Why don't you click your Hanukkah stones together?
Those are his name. Frighty Fright, how do you light the menorah at home, honey?
With matches.
Remember, only with matches, like we did in ancient times.
None of us smoke, so we don't have lighters in the house.
I'm rubbing my match, and nothing is lighting. I'm rubbing it hard.
I don't understand. You don't use
I've never used a lighter in my life.
We've got a bag of gifts for you.
I've never used a lighter in my life.
If we give you matches, can you use them?
Yes, I can.
Even though you don't smoke.
Those I know how to use. I've used those before.
What if you were the guest of honor at the temple and you're just going to stand up there like an idiot in front of everyone?
I guess there's no lighters there.
Are you saying no Jewish people can use a lighter?
No, I didn't say that.
I want to hear this.
I did not say that. I've never used a lighter in my life. I've used matches.
Hey, Rob, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
And that's when he messes up the bathroom. Hi, Rob.
Hey, how's it going there, Ron? How's it going there, Fez?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I got a Judaism spy report.
Spy report.
Yo, Frighty Fright's wrong. Yom Kippur is the most holiest day in the Jewish calendar, not Passover.
All right, that's what I wanted to know. The Day of Atonement.
All right, Frighty Fright, you're having to go to Matches because you can't use a childproof lighter.
And
the kind that they sell at every single store in the world.
I'm doubting the matches. Oh, look at him.
Oh, look at him with a match.
These matches are weak.
Your wrist is weak.
He just tore the head off of a match.
All right. No,
that's cheating.
Joe Pooh lit a match for you.
It's like the
That's
Godfather.
cheating.
It's like the Godfather. We got to go to the matches.
These matches are weak. And Freud?
Look at him with a match.
You told us you knew how to light a match. Don't, Joe. Joe, don't. Don't do it, Joe.
Here's Mark. Mark has a question.
Hey, guys. Hey, what do you do at a concert? Do you bring a big box of matches and light one after another real quick?
Got it?
No, I got it.
Oh, sorry.
What happened? It went out.
Somehow it went out.
Somehow it went out.
What do you do at a concert when you want an encore?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Come on, try the lighter. I want you to try the lighter.
He holds a magnifying glass and tries to light his shirt.
Do you actually put the pack over so that the spark can't come up against you?
No, I've never had a problem. I think these matches are bending, though.
Everybody can light a match. Everybody can light a lighter. What happened to you? You ever get stuck in the...
Yeah, I did it.
Not the mic, the candle. I want you to light the lighter, okay?
You're going to have to eventually learn how to light a lighter.
Yeah. Okay.
Light a lighter.
Hey, watch where you're putting that burning match.
It's out.
Come on. Hey, all right, honey, rubbing the lighter on your nads isn't going to help. That ain't how you do it. It's that easy.
Look at every man lighting a lighter in the room.
We look like geniuses in here to him.
You know what I'm going to make you do? I am going to make you sit here to the end of the night till you light that lighter.
He'd have no fingers left in that contest.
I'm embarrassed for you.
And we wanted to give you gifts. All right. Do we have the menorah lit? I can't see it from here.
Yeah, we got one day. Or just the middle one lit.
All right, well, light the first
Come
day.
on, baby, give
I
me
light the
matches.
first day. With it. You're going to go back. You're going to spend the rest of the night trying to use a lighter.
That would be for the first night. The first one.
All right, so open your first gift.
All right.
Open that up.
I wonder
Happy
what
Hanukkah, Bobby.
From Hanukkah Harry. He's been here.
Come on, Kindler.
And it's not us. He's real.
What'd you get?
A pencil.
Not again. Oh, my gosh. Do not punch our walls.
And I got a pen also.
Oh, nice. Matching. All right, let's light night number 2.
That pencil's used.
Now, I had no idea they played the Doors throughout Hanukkah, but if...
Yeah. All right, what's next? What'd you get next? All the candles are getting lit. All the gifts are being opened. We're going to wrap up Hanukkah as fast as we can.
Yeah.
All right, could you tear into that paper?
Why don't we just do best bets while we're doing this, Fez?
Cool.
I got batteries.
Yay!
It's time for this week's installment of Ron and Fez's Best Bet, brought to you by OnlineSportsbook.com.
All right, best bets. Boy, you can't go wrong with our picks.
Festival lights, the kid can't use a lighter. Hey, Heckler and Dan from Hoboken, you're on with his buddies.
Buddy!
What's up?
Hey, here's Heckler's theme music.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday!
Frosty the Snowman.
How you guys doing?
Doing okay.
Well, they don't make Jews like Jesus anymore, I guess.
No kidding.
That guy could light a lighter.
Has Frighty Fright heard of Jewish lightning? How does he pull that off?
You know, I can't imagine any 21-year-old person in this country who doesn't know how to use a lighter.
I've honestly never used one in my life.
That's pathetic.
That's like saying you don't know how to use a shopping cart. It doesn't make sense to say
I've never
you don't
smoked
know
a cigarette in my
how to use
life, but I've like burned down trees when I was 8.
Sure.
How about the old aerosol can trick when you were a little kid playing with fire, like, Beavis?
I don't know what
Take the
to
lighter
say.
and you just play with fire, you burn things. I mean, you never burn things?
All right, this on the instant feedback. I bet Jim Shorts could get that later going. Maybe he could.
Unbelievable.
Right.
Hey, it's great to hear Dumpy in the studio. I love that fake laughter. It's back again.
Oh, Dumpy, they always say you fake laughed.
Hi.
It's great. I
Thank you very
missed
much.
it. Hello, Dumpy. How you doing, buddy?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
All right, bets. Heckler, why don't you go ahead and recap our records?
Oh, I don't want to get into this because I might have to come over there and snap Dan's neck. Mr. Sell his soul to the devil is 9-3.
Wow.
9-3.
No one even close behind him.
If you guys are interested, or your listeners, if they send $19.99 to my email address, I'll send them a full-color pamphlet on how to pick games.
He won't do it. Don't send him money. He won't.
I've got 4 winners. 4.
I guess we can say that me and Ronnie are 5-8, which is really, really hideous.
Oh, that's terrible.
And Fez, you're in the rear at 4-9.
That's super hideous.
You did all right last week, but you didn't cover. You had
Yeah, you
Tampa
didn't
Bay.
cover, and you should have had that win.
And Ronnie had the Navy.
I had it, of course, up until 2 minutes
And
left
that's
of the
even
game.
giving you that one win, Fezzie, that you never did on the air.
We gave you that.
You
that
did that.
mulligan.
You made the pick on Monday, which I'm feeling if I did that more, I could pick more winners.
I think Ronnie's really like 9-3. If we did it to Ronnie,
I'd still get 3 losses.
well, I think we should stop the football and just do WWF betting because.
Yeah, we got a big Sunday night on that too.
And the humiliation with Dan being 9-3, it's just amazing.
Dan,
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
No way to catch him.
I give Dan a big yay. He's just incredible.
All right, Dan, we'll let you go first. What do you got? What's your lock?
Do I got to pick 2, Heckler said?
Yeah, Dan's one behind the rest of us. We all have 13 picks. Dan has 12, so Dan has to pick 2 this week.
All right, Dan from Hoboken, what's your first best bet?
I would say the lock is Tennessee over LSU tomorrow night.
You know, I was looking at that one myself.
Oh, I'll take it back then.
No, go ahead.
First.
No, I want you to keep it. That's yours.
No,
You're the big
part
one.
of my betting secret is if you guys pick something, I go to something else.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be.
So then you would suddenly take.
Working for
You
him.
would suddenly take LSU if I would have picked Tennessee.
LSD?
I don't think I'd go that far, but I'd go to my second or third.
It's the SEC championship game, Louisiana State against Tennessee. I would love to see LSU just F this whole bowl coalition up
Yeah,
by winning.
they could ruin
The
it.
BCS is a mess, no doubt, Fezzie.
But I feel like the fix is going to be on to make sure that thing doesn't happen.
Tennessee wins, they go to the Rose Bowl and the national championship against Miami.
And we like Miami, Fezzie.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Day one.
Yeah, since day one.
Bon Jovi fan since day one.
Hurricane fan since day one.
Hurricane fan since day one.
All right, what do you got, Hope? Let's all right, Dan has that. You want your other one, Dan, or you want to wait?
I'll wait and see what you guys pick.
All right, let's let the heckler go.
All right, well, since I really suck, and I admit it that I suck, I'm just going to, play with my Magic 8 Ball, and I'm picking a game that has no significance, really. I'm taking, with no points, straight up, I'm taking the Redskins over the Cardinals at Phoenix. I think that it's no points involved.
You're going to lose.
I can flip a coin, so think about that one, Dan.
Who is that person?
That's Gina. We were kind of drinking a little. You guys interrupted us.
Yeah.
God.
What's going on there?
She's a little drunk.
God, lucky in love, too, huh?
Yeah, he's lucky in everything, this lucky bastard.
I'm telling you, this guy.
Fezzie, what about yours?
Me, I like the Monday night game coming up. I like Miami at home. What are they giving up? 5, Heckler?
Okay, I just dropped my sheet here. I'm trying to listen to what's going on.
they're giving up 5.
You got Miami.
I like the Miami
4.5.
Dolphins.
4.5. Miami's giving the Colts.
That'll save me. All right, yeah. I'll take the Dolphins on Monday night.
All right,
doctor.
For no apparent reason, I'll just give me New Orleans. Only because I feel so bad right now for those gumbo people.
Right.
And I feel like we are home.
What's the game? What's New Orleans doing?
Atlanta, and I guess
you can take Tennessee off switch. I don't care.
It's a 3-point spread at Atlanta.
Yeah. I still take New Orleans.
You're giving 3 points with the Saints.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll call Rocco the bookie. We'll get the bets in.
And does Dan have one more?
Yeah, we got one more.
Yeah, I'll add Arizona. Give me Arizona. over the.
He's going up against me now, head to head.
It seems to work.
What do you got? Sheep in the house? What's that doing?
Whack.
You know, Dan, could we speak to Mrs. Polo? She sounds lovely tonight.
All right, guys.
See you guys later.
All right.
Have a nice weekend, everybody.
All right, bye-bye.
Thanks. Happy Hanukkah.
What are the presents you've opened up so far?
I got pencils and pens and batteries.
All right, so while we were talking, you stopped and you didn't keep doing that. 877-692-1027, Fezzie.
I got sardines.
Great.
If there gets one hole punched in our walls.
All right, quickly.
All right. What's the next one? I can understand you wanting to make the anticipation last, but rip into these gifts.
Abba the Visitors CD.
An ABBA CD. They are getting better.
Yeah.
They are getting better. Billy, is that the expensive blue paper that you wanted to print your bits on that you insist on having, that you've wrapped the gifts in?
Yeah, we didn't have any Hanukkah paper.
That paper makes me think there's lunch meat in there.
It does.
Starving now.
What'd you get, Frighty Fright?
Prentice Hall CD holder.
All right, you can put your one CD in there and probably hold your batteries, too.
I got a WNEW shirt.
Nice.
A white shirt.
I think the bit peaked with pencil.
Yeah.
I was hoping when I went into the bit so you could open them all while we were doing the stuff with Heckler.
That's why we went to Best Bets.
Because it was so low and slow.
What's that one?
I got a Billy Staples Happy Hanukkah picture, which is now ripped in half.
He ripped it in half while opening it.
And a Billy Staples 8x10. That's now got ripped in half while he's trying to open it.
All right, 877-692-1027 is the Ron and Fez Show.
You're scaring me. Stop it.
1027 WNEW.
I protect the sea, but no one cares about me. I'm drowning in self-doubt, 'cause all my friends are trout. I'm not really strong, I'm not really fast, but I can get some dolphins here to kick your ass. Well, it's not easy to be me. I wear orange and green, a fruity color scheme. I have no utility belt, and my eyes can't make things melt. But I bet Superman, if he had one wish, well, he'd want that special power to talk to fish. And look at Batman, his world is so dark. He's never had a one-night stand with a Mako shark. It's not easy to be me.
Aquaman by Damian Patino.
Damian, come on in, buddy.
Damian's here tonight. We're running Fez.
Yeah. Beautiful Aquaman song.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Perhaps the lamest of all superheroes, and yet, Fezzie, the one closest to our hearts.
Yes!
Yeah, well, it was perfect timing. I was in a car ride coming up from Washington, D.C., and I was thinking about Aquaman, and I heard that song on the radio, and then...
Why are we driving along thinking about Aquaman?
Does that happen a lot, Damien?
You're thinking, well, they really didn't give him a chance. I mean, when you're really looking at underwater powers, who's can compare to him?
It's just not fair.
It was a...
He's also a king. Name me another superpower who's a legitimate king.
It was a low point in my life, really,
Sure.
and I could identify with him a lot. You know,
Right.
It was,
Now, Dumpy, you're a big superhero fan. Any superhero lamer than Aquaman?
No. I mean,
anyone who needs our compassion more than Aquaman?
Definitely not. Aquaman needs it the most.
Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful... Now, you think that's it for you writing songs?
No.
Or will you just be writing undersea songs for us?
No, I have a couple other ones in the works right now.
Let me guess,
actually.
Flipper you're working on? Got a Moby Dick thing going?
A little ditty for Captain Nemo.
I'm starting to learn dolphin language, so I'm going to start writing songs in dolphin, I think, with squeaks and stuff like that. But Fez, I have a song about Fez in the works right now.
Good.
Nice.
instead of the Beastie Boys song "Girls," it's "Boys," and it's
about Fez.
And it's about Fez, and then I have one.
And about how I talk to fish.
Do yourself a favor.
Or don't talk to fish.
Do yourself a favor. Never write a song about Ron.
And I have one in the works right now. Instead of "If I Had $1 Million," it was "If I Married Sergeant Slaughter."
Oh, I like that already.
to the Lotto commercial?
Yeah, to the Lotto song.
All right, just sing a little bit.
Of "If I Married Sergeant Slaughter."
I just have like one part, but it's
that's good enough.
If I married Sergeant Slaughter, if I married Sergeant Slaughter.
All right, I love it already. Because the thing is, I think we've all thought about being married to Sergeant Slaughter at one time or another.
Driving around D.C., just daydreaming, that'll happen.
All right, hold on. Here's Tim. Tim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
I do think I have a more pathetic superhero, and that would be Adam Ant, because all he was
I want you to understand something. Adam Ant. Up and Adam Ant. Up and Adam Ant. That's a cartoon. That's not a superhero.
Right.
No one gets those two confused. Now, the Atom, very lame superhero.
Yeah, he shrinks.
Speaking of lame, Fezzie, in the hospital right now and has been, and from what I understand, he's not going to make it out of there.
Oh, my gosh.
He's a guy that we've all come to love and think of as really part of our family.
Mm-hmm.
Found out he had bleeding ulcers, lost a third of his blood, and it doesn't look good.
Oh, no.
That will ever see him again. It's our own Black Earl.
All right, everyone just try to be cheery.
Right.
All right?
Earl!
Hi, Earl.
Hello, everybody.
We miss you, Earl.
I miss being there, guys.
Right. Well, I'm sure you'll be back. We'll keep a place for you.
Earl, this place is going to hell without you.
Well, it was going to hell with me.
Ouches, McGouches.
So just save me a marshmallow.
Right. Okay, Earl, thanks for getting on the air with us. All right?
Wait a minute, guys?
Yeah?
My bladder nearly exploded when I heard Fezzie's reaction when Dumpy came back.
Yeah, don't you wish you were here for that?
I wish I was in the hospital for it.
No, my mom walks in just as she's like, what is going on? I'm like, it's a long story.
Now, were you able to guess that it was Dumpy?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Because you said mystery gas, big gas, start rolling tape.
Yeah, it was a lot of clues.
Yeah.
It was a really big build-up.
Start rolling tape. Who wouldn't want to?
Yeah, it was a really big build-up, and that's where it threw you off of not being Dumpy.
Yes.
I see. Well, I still say it's a show you won on tape.
Earl, I couldn't believe it myself. I'm still in a little bit of shock.
Yeah, you're just like, it's Dumpy.
Who's your favorite superhero? I guess Daredevil?
Black Lightning?
No.
Cyborg?
No.
Black Green Lantern?
He's good. Jon Stewart.
No, you're thinking of the guy who does that fake news show.
Oh.
Who's gray.
The Daily News with Green Lantern.
Right.
Wow, I was actually more of a Batman guy.
Who'd you really like? MLK Jr.?
No. I was really a Batman guy.
You're Batman.
Yep.
Who's your favorite superhero? Wheezy?
She's good.
Well, we hope you get all your blood back.
Well,
all right? You're going to be just fine.
Well, the good news is it's looking more and more like I'm going to get up tomorrow morning.
Right, in the box.
Soon.
Out in the box. All right, well, no one ever thought Rudy was ever going to make the team, and look what happened with him. I don't know what else to say. I've done the Rudy thing.
You just keep believing in miracles, honey.
Right. Though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you still
fear no evil.
Because you're a bad mother effer.
All right?
All right. All right, I'll see you later, Earl.
All right, I'll talk to you later, guys.
Bye, Black Girl. Still in the hospital from his bleeding ulcer.
Hey, Anthony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, 3516 checking in.
Yeah.
I know the lamest superhero of all.
Who's that?
That's the Green Arrow.
I love Green Arrow.
What kind of powers does he have? He shoots a damn bow and arrow.
I know, but that
doesn't make him a real hero.
I gotta kind of agree there. And why doesn't he call himself his real name, Robin Hood?
It's not like he has anything to do with
It's
the Green
literally
Lantern.
ripping off of Robin Hood.
When he grew the goatee, yeah. True.
Now, I don't, I haven't read any of the Kevin Smith Green Arrows.
Those are good. That's a good series.
But I hope at one point he just says, face it, I'm Robin Hood, and moves on from there.
But a guy who can put a little boxing glove on the end of an arrow and shoot it?
Why not have the
But he
point?
also had a
What
drug
would be better
problem,
than the point? Who would ever think, I'll take the sharp point off and put a tiny boxing glove on?
You got a net that comes out of an arrow when you shoot it?
Again, point. Shoot it through the guy's leg. The arrow is perfect as it is.
And like smoke arrows that make smoke come out when you shoot it?
Well, that part I like. But
yeah.
All right, thank you, Anthony.
All right, see ya.
All right, see ya.
I'm completely turned around on Green Arrow.
You've been reading this whole...
I'm denouncing Green Arrow, much like Frighty Fright is denouncing his religion tonight.
All right, here's Dennis. Dennis, you're on Round of Fez.
Hi, Dennis.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, man.
And I want to point out the lamest superhero is the Blue Beetle.
Now, was that George Harrison, or was he the... No, he was the shy beetle.
That's right, the quiet beetle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The Blue Beetle, he was some guy, no powers. He was just really smart and built a lot of cool, weapons. That was about it.
Did he have a BMW, or what was the whole thing there?
He should have just been weapon guy. Cool weapon guy.
I'd say it does.
Blue Beetle?
You even know what he's talking about?
No, but I'm sure the Beetlemobile was great.
Now, I thought the Blue Beetle, I thought that's where they used to go and drink on Three's Company.
That's a Regal Beagle.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's different.
Can you write a song about that?
I'll work on it, definitely.
Yeah.
It's not easy being the Regal Beagle or something.
Hey, Patrick. Patrick, you're on Round of Fez.
Hi, Patrick.
How you doing, guys?
Yeah.
Green Arrow had like a Robin Hood type character with him, like a younger version of himself.
He had a sidekick, Speedy, which had nothing to do... Now, shouldn't Speedy be the Flash's sidekick?
I thought Speedy was shaped like a pill.
But there was a lot of pedophilia.
Oh, sure, yeah. Every superhero needed a young boy to put on tights and hang with them.
Mm-hmm. And masks, so no one would recognize their identities. And call someone's parents.
And they were our heroes.
Not one of them was actually the kid's father, where it's like, this is the family biz, and listen, I'm a Flash, you're a Flash.
Because
we're all Flashes.
Who would ever pick that for their child?
Right. You don't want that life.
Batman had his young ward.
Yes, we understand.
And Alfred.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Patrick.
It was his genital ward.
It's not going to be, Superheroes 101.
We all know that.
Right. Giovanni, you're on Round of Fez.
Hey, Giovanni.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, man.
Yeah, I want to talk about Hawkeye being the lamest superhero.
From MASH?
No. Hawkeye. You remember Hawkeye from DC Comics?
Oh, he's another archer.
He doesn't even have rear wings. They're made out of metal. Okay, never mind.
All right. I didn't know he had wings at all.
I still thought he was on MASH.
With his sidekick, Trapper.
Fezzie, look who's on the line with us now. She hasn't talked to us even once. Not so much as a hello since Dumpy LaPresto left the show.
Yeah, that was kind of a 2-for-1 walkout.
Yeah. It's the very first, and of course, will always be the very best baby of them all, Baby Sarah. Baby Sarah, how you doing, honey?
I'm good. I can't believe you remember my music.
Of course we remember your music.
I'd ask Joe Poo.
What we do, we have it next to us at all times in case maybe one day you just call.
Really? I didn't think you guys want to talk to me anymore.
We had it in a glass case with a sign that says, in case of emergency Baby Sarah call.
Right.
Break glass.
And Fez, almost every night to me, Fezzie says, you think tonight will be the night? And I'll go, no. I'll go, she's stubborn. We won't hear from her tonight.
Right?
How's everything in Seattle, honey?
It's good. It's rainy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Odd.
Now, I also think your voice got deeper.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Everyone's growing up on us.
Yeah, everybody's growing up. They forgot all about Pooh Bear, Fezzie. They throw us under the bed or in the closet.
I never will forget.
No, yeah. Everyone forgets.
Then why haven't you called?
I can't get the show where I live, and so I'm like, I can't keep up with things. I don't know who's on or what.
Right.
I feel like I was dragging you down.
Oh, that's sweet of you. Well, that's what happens when you move away, Fezzie, and you start going for that education, which Fez and I have said time and time again, no one needs.
Waste o' time.
Waste o' time. You're better off to be middle-aged talking about comic book characters, really. So, you and Dumpy still together. How long's it been now?
Oh, gosh. Like, we don't actually know when our anniversary is, but it's sometime in August. So it was a year and 3 or 4 months.
Wow. That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
That really is. It's insane for either one of you. Considering you're 3,000 miles apart.
No, Dumpy told us now you're in an apartment with 3 other girls.
Yes.
And you all take showers together?
What?
That's what he said.
No.
That part was a lie?
No,
And then it's a big menage a quad or whatever.
Isn't that what people that can't move their arms and legs?
That's who she rooms with.
I would love to have sex like that. I would love to have sex with a woman that can't move. So I could put her hand anywhere.
Where's my hand? Where's my hand?
All right, so you're not having sex, but you've seen each other naked, obviously, right?
You and your roommates, baby Sarah?
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's great.
Just anytime you want.
Wow.
Do you just say, hey, Missy, let me see you naked tonight?
No, but, like, we'll be running around the kitchen and stuff.
What, naked?
No. Like,
why are you naked in the kitchen? It's the naked chefs, Ronnie.
So what? Yeah, I'm all confused, but interested. What happens there?
Anyone want to get naked and make pizza rolls? Is that just happening every night?
I will. Sarah, what do you think long term with Dumpy here? Is it still going? You think this is it for you?
I don't know. I really love him a lot. He's an amazing guy.
Yeah. Aww. You think, I know...
we have an air check we want you to hear in just a few minutes.
Now, do you think he'll ever live up to your father figure, the man who closes schools?
Your own father, who Dumpy doesn't even know who does this for a living.
It will be hard, but I think he could do it.
Sure.
All right, well, Dumpy, let me ask you this. You decided that when you got back from walking out on us, on your walkabout in Australia, that you were just going to dive back into your education.
Yes.
Why didn't you just go to the University of Washington?
Yeah, that would have been the smart move.
And just go to Seattle? That way you're with Sarah, you're getting the education like you thought you would.
I'm trying to. My GPA just isn't there right now.
No kidding.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have a
retardo.
You gotta have a 1.0 to get in Sarah's school. What is your GPA?
Oof,
it's bad.
I got 2.3, if even.
Now, what do you need to be in your school, Sarah?
Pretty good, but I think I do it. I believe it.
Huh? What?
I know that was English.
Yeah.
I know.
No, okay. Like
all right, somebody owes some tuition money back, and I think it's the University of Washington. You're starting to talk like him, baby Sarah.
I hope you're not high out there. I really do. You know, it's only 7:30 out
It's
there.
not just a collection of nouns and verbs. They have to actually be put together in a certain way.
Oh, was that right?
Yes. Come a sentence.
I thought you put them in a bag. Yeah, you shake them up, you throw them out there, see what happens. All right, now how much is Dumpy going to have to improve before he's allowed in your school?
He said he has like a 2.5. Did he say?
He said 2.3.
Yeah, 2.3.
I think after this quarter, if he improves it to, like, I don't know, 3.0, he'll probably do pretty well, because they like people from out of state, from far away.
He'll never improve to a 3.0.
You know that's not going to happen. Are you just setting really high standards, baby Sarah, knowing he can't achieve them? Because that's just mean.
If he killed Stephen Hawking and taped the brains to his forehead, he couldn't get a 3.0. I know. I've tried this experiment.
Mr. Lepresto, about your grades. This test you turned in, not only did you fail, it looks like brains dripped on it. Yuck!
Now,
and get those brains off of your head.
I'm trying my best. I'm just a kid trying to get by. Baby Sarah, he thinks he's going to be a writer. Novelist.
He's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I read his diary. Now, you know, I got my book has been optioned for a movie.
Really?
Yeah. My book, Murder at the Super Bowl, which Not quite finished yet.
No, what do you have so far?
I got the title, Murder at the Super Bowl.
That's
but
it.
I'll tell you this, Dumpy. I mean, what do most people like, right? The Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
And what kind of stories?
Murder.
Right. So Murder at the Super Bowl.
Seems like a natural, but wouldn't it have to actually be written?
Yeah, that's
to get
the
it
point.
optioned?
That's the point. It's, who doesn't want to see the movie, though?
Everyone would. But you can't just show the title of a movie and then people leave.
No, that's why we have a screenwriter. We have the trailer done.
The trailer? The book isn't done, but the movie based on the book?
Interesting.
Huh. We have the trailer.
In a game where bloodshed gives you victory. Based on a book title by Ron Bennington. 70,000 suspects, one weapon. Murder at the Super Bowl. This film has not yet been rated or written.
This son of a bitch is...
That's the trailer.
Now tell me you don't want to see that.
It seems good, but I think they're going to actually need either a script or a book done to make a script out of.
You see, this is the thing, Dumpy. There's going to be a lot of naysayers in your career. I'm having that with my own Fez. He doesn't want me to go on past him with my writing career.
Do you want to hire this English writing major, Dumpy, to finish your book?
Dumpy, you want to try to finish it?
I would be honored to.
I've already numbered the pages.
Really?
698. I mean, it's a big book.
A lot of twists and turns in this murder plot.
At some point, I want to put Joe Namath in there, but he's really a cyborg or a robot or something.
He probably comes in fairly early.
Like first quarter?
Yeah.
Page 30 is what I'm thinking.
Oh.
What do you think, baby Sarah?
I think it sounds great.
I might put you and your roommates in the movie, just cooking cookies.
Really?
Naked. Like a naked cookie scene. Will we even recognize baby Sarah anymore? Is she all grown up? Is she like 6 feet tall?
She has like red hair now.
Yeah.
She's, totally changed person.
Really?
No, you did that to her.
No wonder you don't call Sarah. I don't blame you.
Oh, no, I'm the same.
You got your new friends, that radio station from Real World in Seattle.
Oh, 107.7 The End.
107.7 The End.
You're just hanging out with all of them. Irene, Nathan, David.
Don't hang out with that black guy, though, because he's gay.
Yeah, and he's just mean, really. Steven? And you know what? And if you're mean back to him, he'll just sit under a desk with a crazy blonde wig on his head crying.
He threw my dog, my stuffed dog away.
That's sad.
Yeah, and then when I yelled at him, he slapped me in the face.
Which is wrong, because you already got the limes.
Right, I have Lyme's disease.
Uh-huh.
If I ever tell my hero, Neil Diamond, what happened...
So, baby Sarah, how close are you to graduating? Like, are you going to graduate and by the time Dumpy gets out there to be a freshman?
Well, actually, I probably won't because I don't actually have a major yet.
Still, after 2 years, no major.
Yeah.
No, Dumpy's out of the room. Have you ever dated another guy out there?
No, I haven't.
Honey, you're throwing it away.
I know. My parents told me that.
Yeah, of course. I called your parents once.
Really?
I said to your parents, I go, this is her prime whoosh years.
Right.
She should be using that.
And what was their reaction? They agree?
Why are you worried about this, is what they say. Who are you to say?
And we have star 69. Stop it.
You've called 12 times tonight. You're sick.
In the whoosh years. I think Mike and the Mechanics put it best.
All right, let me ask you this, Dumpy.
Here he comes.
What do you say to the... What do you say to the parents when they go, you're wasting our daughter's youth?
Yeah, that this is a huge mistake. Probably the worst mistake she's made in her life. And they go, what they've said.
And they go, Kalo, give it a rest.
I say, I love your daughter very much. And
oh, God, that would be the worst thing I've ever heard as a parent.
And I hope you accept our love and friendship.
God.
Ew, accept our friendship. That's their daughter. Friendship is implied. It's not like you're the new neighbors. It's not like you just bought the house next door.
Are they just appalled, Sarah?
No, they like him. He's really nice. He's so polite.
Do they call these years the dumbing of Sarah?
The dumbing down. I know she'd have a major now if it wasn't for you. Do you even have a minor, Sarah?
I have nothing.
If you were my daughter, your ass would be flying home right now as we speak.
I know. Why keep forking over the UW money?
You'd be working at the Pickwick in Fairfax, Virginia. Anything interest you at all?
I know. What are you leaning towards?
Well, I also like English, and I want to be a writer also, but I don't have anything to say. Like, I don't have any message, so I don't know. I have no idea.
But if you say it, you're going to say it in English, aren't you?
Yes, probably.
Oh, my gosh. You know, as soon as the war is done, the president's got to rehaul this university system in the country and just stop taking money off of people.
Right. You're not allowed in unless you know what you want to do.
Right.
It's like taking a car trip and you don't know where you're going.
It's true.
How the hell you know you're getting there? I think I'm either lost or really, really close. I can't tell.
She is a fantastic poet, if I may.
All right, let's hear one. Break
I would love.
Break out a slam for us.
I'm going to take out the Murder at the Super Bowl music.
Why?
and we'll get something poetic.
I'm working on the sequel.
Already?
Yeah. I'm thinking about calling it Nutter Murder at the Super Bowl.
Murder at the Pro Bowl.
No one goes to that.
It was a week later. We were in Hawaii. What were the chances of it happening again?
All right, what poem do you have written?
What?
What poem do you have written?
I don't have any really exciting poems or anything.
All right, well, you know what? Let's take a break. We come back, we'll read one of your poems.
All
okay?
right. Maybe Ronnie and I will just yell out the word cat, and you think of words that rhyme with it.
All right.
Hat, honey, hat. All right, hold on, okay?
Okay.
Baby Sarah, back on the air with us. Stumpy LaPresto, back on the air with us. And remember,
Bon Jovi fan since day one. Bon Jovi fan since day one.
Eddie Trunk coming up next.
Friday Night Rocks will be on the air.
Eddie, what exciting stuff you got on the air tonight?
Tonight, genuine excitement. There's already about 25 people at the base of the building hovering around in their KISS T-shirts.
Wow.
Gene Simmons in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tonight will be a good one.
So you won't do the weekly salute to Bon Jovi Power Ballads?
I opened the show last week with Bon Jovi for you guys. I actually did that.
We heard it.
Yeah.
It was an honor.
We thought it
of
was
you guys.
a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, this show is fair game. It's, it's all good. Whether you want to hear Marilyn Manson, Bon Jovi, it doesn't matter. You get a good wide spectrum of music.
All right, now you guys, instead of just staring at the back of Billy's head, everybody help Eddie get set up. He's got a big celebrity guest coming in.
You're not done yet, though, are you?
No, we'll be done in half an hour, but I'm going to start setting your stuff
We didn't do
up.
any spots tonight. We're leaving now.
I know, because usually it's like, all right, goodbye at, 10:36.
All right, we're coming back and with Baby Sarah in here on one of her big poems.
All right, that maybe Gene Simmons wants to buy and make to a song for Kiss.
I hope she's got a poem going. I think I made a huge mistake with Dumpy and not picking a major.
All right.
That would make a great poem.
Sure. And think of things that rhyme with Kalo.
Yeah.
877-692-1027. Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez. Frequency. 1027 WNEW.
Friday night, what's going on tonight?
We're here with Frighty Fright. We're Ron and Fez.
Dumpy LaPresto, our old producer, stopped in with us, Fez. And also the original. Baby Sarah's on the phone from Seattle. You said Baby Sarah's become a big, hot poet on the campus scene now, Dumpy?
Yes, she has. She's a poet. She reads daily, actually weekly.
All this slam stuff, right? That's so big now with the kids. Fez.
Poetry slam. She's so good.
All right, what kind of music should we put on in the background here?
I guess somewhat sad.
Something sad?
Yeah,
we have
somewhat.
something sad?
Or something beat.
Baby Sarah.
Yes.
I had no idea you were this big poet now. I'm very, very excited for you.
Oh, thank you. It's not that big a deal.
Now, Dumpy was telling us during the break how big it is. He says it's gigantic.
And that you're the most popular girl at the University of Washington.
Oh, yes.
This is, this next poem you said is going to be the one that makes everyone forget about Allen Ginsberg. What's the name of it?
It's called Drumhill Fountain.
What?
It's called Drumhill Fountain.
Drum Hill or Fountain?
Well, it's just the name of a fountain at my school.
Oh, okay.
Drumular.
Yeah.
Oh, should we know the fountain or will that
No, not at all.
Can we picture any fountain we know in our own minds?
Yeah, that would be fun.
I'm going to do a fountain of youth.
I'm going to do a soda fountain.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
All right, we'll play a little music here. It's like sad music. Go ahead, baby sir.
Okay. Once I saw a moth dying in a puddle, solar system circles extending from powdered wings. The sun, our sun, filtered through the clouds, a momentary shift in time and in space. Solar system circles extending from powdered wings. I have spiral galaxies in the whorls of my fingertips, a momentary shift in time and in space. The twisty pink skin of your inner ear glows. I have spiral galaxies in the whorls of my fingertips. When I hold my breath, I can feel the world turn me. The twisty pink skin of your inner ear glows, our frantic moth wings desperate to get free. When I hold my breath, I can feel the world turn me. The people spin around in solar system circles, our frantic moth wings desperate to get free. I sit quietly beneath them as they travel through the air. The people spin around in solar system circles, floating across the pavement and splashing in the puddles. I sit quietly beneath them as they travel through the air, constantly moving closer to an invisible perihelion. Floating across the pavement and splashing in the puddles, butterflies kiss in clumsy downward spirals, constantly moving closer to an invisible perihelion, crashing through the air, spinning to the ground. Butterflies kiss in clumsy downward spirals. The sun, our sun, filtered through the clouds, crashing through the air, spinning to the ground. Once I saw a moth dying in a puddle. That's the end.
Wow!
Dumpy's crying.
That was nice.
Uh-huh.
It really
That was very, very nice. I would rewrite that with some rhymes, but that's me. All poems have to rhyme. I know you got to get out tonight. It was great to talk to you again, honey.
Oh, it's so nice talking to you guys.
All right.
I miss you guys.
Bye-bye, little poet.
Goodbye.
Bye, baby Sarah.
Goodbye, Mom Fez.
Our baby Sarah's a toddler now, Fezzie. She's
She
a
is.
poet.
Toddler Sarah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She grew up on us. Bye, honey.
I love you.
Bye.
I don't know what the hell it meant.
That's amazing that you can get a moth stuck in your ear and make a whole poem out of it.
And did anybody hear anything about this Drumhill fountain in it? Not one. Yeah.
No,
I think that's supposed to be the mystery of it.
But she brought us full circle because it started and ended with a moth really biting it.
Really?
Yeah. You weren't there for the end?
No, I started to start thinking about some of the moves that the Yankees were making.
Yeah.
And
the big trade.
Yeah. But yeah, there was something about a moth in the solar system. And then I think at one point she said we were moths.
Right, and that our fingers are solar systems.
Yeah, I never understood poetry. I like limerick.
That's good.
Right.
Because you major in limericks?
Yeah. Hey, Dumpy, it's one of your old friends. He wants to talk to you. Hi, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
What's going on, dumpster?
Jobber!
It's a jobber! Run!
Hey, Jobber.
He's back for a little one-night stand. Look at you, Dumpy. You're all grown up. You lost the Lepresto in your name. I remember 1 minute they hated you. Now, you might have regained some fans there, Dumpy.
Thank you, Jobber.
So what have you been doing all this time? Keeping it busy in the Old Navy?
Yup, selling some cargo pants, going to school. Same old, same old.
And don't forget the whacking the bag part,
Yeah.
Don't forget that part, Dumpy. That's a very important part of your life.
Thank you, Jobber.
All right, guys, I just wanted to check in. Later, guys.
All right, later, Jobber.
Thanks, Jobber.
Everybody lets this little kid push them all around. I don't understand why.
No one will take a stand to the school bully known as the jobber.
I'm writing a poem right now.
Are you?
Mosquito wings bouncing up and down. I hold my breast. And world's something like...
That's good.
The world is like pudding, all gooey and stuff, but there's an outside skin that's thick.
If you can involve an insect and something gooey, it works.
And then at the end, I commit suicide.
Really?
Right. At the end, there's always going to be, my life is no more.
Oh, that's good.
There'll be a dry eye at the slam.
That'll get you.
Hey, how are these other kids at these poetry slams?
They suck.
Maybe we ought to do a poetry slam night on the air one night, Fuzzy.
All right. Is it Is it like in that So I Married an Axe Murderer?
Yeah. It's actually...
Whoa, man.
We'll call it Poetry Slam and Rubber Bullets, and if we don't like them, we hit them with a rubber bullet.
Nice. A really mean gong show.
You know, Joe Pooh sent me some drunken thing that came off like poetry.
Oh, yeah.
Last night. What was that rambling? No, not at all.
I rant sometimes. I just write it down.
Well, why do you send it out? That's one thing to write it down. Why give it to people on their email?
Well, because Rory sent it to me and sent something to me, and I was writing back to him, and I guess it just all filtered to everyone else. Like the son, our son.
You're right.
That's good.
That part I didn't understand either. Of course it's our son. Then when she said our son, I thought, wait a minute, do we have a kid? I'm so confused. Is it S-O-N? And who am I in this poem?
And what did I write back to you?
What an idiot.
Period. I didn't even sign it. And I never email.
You're not ever going to go to a poetry slam?
I think it would just really either give me a headache really bad, or nauseate me, or I would feel really warm in there. I think I would have a bad reaction to a poetry slam. I think I'd be scratching at the walls to get out. Yeah.
Even when I read my poem about unicorns and special places.
I'll be there for that. You know I love any sort of mythical creature.
Unicorns and special places. Little wizards with ugly faces. I like when people, you ever see this? They try to read to the children. Trying to reach them. When you're a kid, you're just like, this is the worst thing I've ever heard. But they're selling it. Is this the part where they expect me to laugh?
Dragons and lollipops and clouds. A fluffy candy.
Lollipops. Soda pops. And a big man with a huge penis chasing you up into your room.
Mommy!
We gotta get going. Dumpy LaPresto, great to see you.
It was a pleasure, sir.
Dumpy, it was more surprise than my heart should have been able to take.
Thank you. I guess thank you, sir. Thank you.
We're proud of you.
Thanks for coming in.
We're always proud when somebody who's worked with us takes that and moves onward and upwards.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you stand with me?
The Old Navy thing and the once a week student.
When I go into Old Navy and I see how nicely folded the tech vests are.
Yeah.
I know that's my Dumpy.
Johan, Jimmy, and Rich.
We're Ron and Fez. We'll be back Monday night at 7 o'clock, right after Opie and Anthony. Friday Night Rocks is next.
Look who's coming in, Fezzie. The biggest of the big.
You know him from GQ Magazine. He is the radio fashion plate, Eddie Trunk.
His guest tonight in studio, Gene Simmons. Nobody bigger than Mel.
Nice. You don't want to miss that. Friday Night Rocks is next.